Hi, how are you? Hi, I hope. Well, I guess I don't hope. You don't have to do drugs. All right, it's just an option. Whoa, angel alert. You do be looking hot, Sammy. I really appreciate that. I need to get back into feeling myself, and I'm getting there. But first, it's here, which I feel like today, this is cleared up. Like, I feel like if my brain waves were like a nasal cavity, it would be drained of all of its fluids. I guess your brain does have fluids. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I feel like my brain's not congested with negativity and bad thoughts. I feel like today I just woke up with like it almost feels like I did acid. It almost feels like I woke up with an epiphany today and I realized, hey bitch, you're worth it. You're pretty cool. Effortlessly. And you guys should know that too for yourselves. And I hope if you don't feel that about yourself right now, that you find that someday. And I hope it's sooner rather than later. Hello, Joy Bay! Welcome in. How are you? I might just do this from now on. I really like doing it. Just do it like a wrestling announcer every time. Feeling yourself? I don't know what you're talking about, sir. How are you, Iron? I am hung over a bit. Oh no. Did you have a sugary drink? Like what were you sipping on? For science. I need to know. Because I was pretty sure that wait a second. I apologize, Con. Give me just a second. Ready? Ready? Here's yours. Con Maiden! Welcome in. Hi. My bad. I was so wrapped up in you calling me an angel that I just got distracted. I'm chilling in Palia. Nice. Yeah, I saw Soy's been playing that a lot recently too. Have you guys been playing it together? I did a bit Twisted Tea Light, but I usually have a Captain and a Diet Coke. Yeah, see, I was told that it's the sugary drinks. Fun fact, I don't know if you guys, I only know what this is because of TikTok. So like, if it's incorrect, I don't think it's incorrect. I've also heard a friend talk about it at one point. Anyways, none of what I'm about to say is meant to be in any type of way. Please don't get offended. There's a terminology for Asian people called Asian face when they drink. And apparently, for some reason, there's some sort of like thing. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but they like their face turns red a lot of time, I guess, from what I'm hearing. And I'm just like, I think that has something to do with the sugar too. I feel like I read something about that, or I know that the sugar makes your hangover worse. But I think that also is what causes that phenomenon. I think. Also, hi, Jack Dam. Oh, wait, sorry. Jack Dam! Welcome in. Hello, how are you? How's your day? And then in this corner we have Poo 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 Fart! I feel like there's not enough like screaming noises, so I feel like with that one I should do like the wah wah wah. Are you okay, honey? You are being strange. You were really cuddly earlier and now you're like spazzing out, and I don't know what's going on with you, but you're worrying me. You're not lethargic, so I don't feel like I need to take you to the vet, but your personality's out of whack and I don't know what's going on. You cannot have a cracker. Unholy headshot! Welcome in. How are you? You can't have a... Fine. Fine, fine, fine. I'm hungry too. Mm? Hmm. Fun fact, she loves crackers. Your owner is what you eat, I guess. Aha, sorry. I don't know why I keep making stupid jokes. See, I knew you were gonna flick it so it would fall off. It's right there. Don't drop it this time, please. Ready to box, apparently? This is my stance. Do you think I would win? Ba 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 ba! You're dead. I killed you. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. You deserved it. I don't know. You picked the fight with the wrong one today. Also, I'm still petting you. Sorry about that. Hi, Sam. Hi, Poo Poo. Sorry. That's how my brain read it. I started playing because of Shizu, Soy, and Ursula, but I haven't gotten to play with them yet. Aw, Sage. Well, I hope you get to play with them. I played that a while back. It's fun, but I got kind of bored with it really quick. Because I understood the format and I understood that it was just going to keep going and things like that. I don't know, it seems cool, but I can only play it like in small spurts, but like I play it a lot and then I don't play it for a very long time. And then I play it a lot and then I don't play it for a very long time. Put it that way. I did pay for the really, really pretty, I think it was the fairy wing outfit or something like that. I think I paid for that, so I was a sucker for that. I did a fat old-fashioned dab too. Fuck yeah, let's go. You ain't wrong. I've seen a lot of Asian homies with blood red faces at the bar. It's a thing. It's like I swear I'm not making it up. I'm not being weird, but like I don't condone racism. Important. Lock that in. Anyways, but it's a thing. Like I almost want to just like research it and be like, see? Look, it's crazy. Ready to oh, I already read that. Elbows are a little high. You don't want to fight like Double D from Ed, Edd and Eddy? Like I bet if I did that, I feel like it would sound like the Flintstones, like the noise that they make when they're like running and they're acting like they're in the car, but it's just their feet running. Like, what is it? Do you know how much more energy that would take than to just run? Like, not only it's yeah, I get caveman brain, but they're not just like stupid. They just didn't know things. But they wouldn't build a car and then like carry that to run. Not that there's any logic within that TV show, but like you get my point. Anyway, I just had to let you know in case you're out of touch with reality. I have problems speaking today. I have so many thoughts and I can't get them out because they're so like I feel like my thoughts are very deep. Not that one. But my thoughts are very deep and like long-winded but very like wise and important to share and I need to share all of them and then my mouth is like and I'm like you said nothing in that. You said nothing outwardly but a lot inwardly and I'm proud of you for trying. Whoops. I'm gonna call your stance the chicken wing. It's the double D. That's what it's called. How are you doing? What the heck was that, Jack?
Welcome to the cult.
Yo, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I have it on anonymous so you can feel free to lurk or you can come chat with us, but I'm thinking about changing that. By the way, just due to the fact that like oh baby, you so precious. Come here. But just due to the fact that like I don't know. Because I feel like it, I guess. What was that about? Oh, 'cause you smelled the cracker? Wow, you fiending, huh? You fiending out here, bruh. Look at this beautiful plant! Also, I feel like that was you just trying to weasel a free fit check. Look at you being smart with your face. Yeah, it's all crinkled up, but I actually love this shirt, and it's super fuzzy and fun, and I love it. Anyway, look at this beautiful plant we built. You want to see it? Wow, it's not a... Don't do that. My gosh. Do you even love me? Do you care about the things that I care about? I'm still mad that the dirt Lego's just sitting there. Like, it's not attached to anything. It's just sitting there. But, like, it's also cute, so it's fine. It smells like fresh flowers. It sure is. So hello. Welcome in. Sorry, baby. Welcome in. Hi. How are you? I hope you had a good... Question. Oh no. Do my emotes look funny for you guys? Uh-oh. No, what is that then? Hold on. I need you to see what I'm seeing. Stop being suspicious. Why are you doing that? What the heck is going on? That's... Now it looks normal here. Hold on. I'm trying... It's not dragging it. Hold on. Stop being... What are you doing? I'm sorry. Everything's being strange. I can't minimize... Hold on. Show pop out. Close pop out? Now it's fixed. This is weird. This is what's been going on, by the way, Unholy, since everything happened. It's like I have to reload the page like 3 times. So what up with that? Now if I go to this page, it looks weird. So when you do the Simibo Hypno Toad, whatever it is, it looks like, you know what? Fuck. There's got to be a way that I can show you because it's gaslighting the shit out of me right now and it's driving me nuts. Now this is weird. It's just weird. You just have to, like, I can't describe it. This is what's happening. What are these words? Yeah, that's what's going on. And it's only when I'm on my second monitor. But if I drag the chat, which I can't even drag the chat, ma'am, I love you to death, okay? But you gotta chill for a second. I'm trying to figure something out and I'm gonna get overstimulated. Yeah, anyways, if anyone knows how to fix that, that'd be really cool. Anyway, also, thank you for the biddies. My alert didn't play. At least I didn't hear it. Do I? Oh my gosh, am I gonna have to fix everything? Was I supposed to fix everything after last night? Because I was having a real good day. And I just worked really hard on that. It played for you guys. I didn't hear anything. I'm really sorry to do this, but if anyone has 1 bit that they could like send just so I can check something, I hate like why does this always happen? Thank you, Jai. Okay. Okay. Why didn't I hear the bit one? Like the last time it played, I didn't hear it at all or see it or anything.
Thank you for the bitties.
Okay. Thank you, Jai. Thank you. I got it now. I see it and I hear it, but it was just weird because when it happened, when the text thing happened, I didn't hear it play then. And that's, I guess, where I'm confused. So I apologize for all the craziness, but... Yo, hello! Hamundua? Hamundua. Man, I can't read dark blue text for some reason. Hamuvda? I can't tell if that's a U or a V. I'm sorry. I really can't see the dark blue colors. Hamuda. Thank you. Thank you. Hello, Hamuda! Welcome in! I'm so sorry for butchering. I literally can't see the blue text. Girl. We are about to fight. I need you to calm down. You've got crazy eyes and you look like you've just done a whole line of coke. My cats are going wild. 2 bits! I know. He gave me his 2 cents. Isn't that crazy? But thank you, Jai. I appreciate it. Thank you for checking for me. Hello, hello, hello. You're saying it as it was meant to be said? Don't worry. Sweet. I just don't like butchering people's names. I think it's really important. Whoa. Yo, Jai. Thank you. Thank you so much for the dono. I appreciate that. All that kind of, whenever you guys gift to that, that's my rainy day fund. So I really appreciate that very, very much. I am going to cheers you with water, and then we can do a cheersy with the greenery, and then we can keep going with stuff. Yo, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. I have it on anonymous, so you can feel free to lurk and chill and not have to worry about being seen, or you can come in and chat. Both are very welcome and of the same. Hydrate, guys. The cult, I mean, you drank the Kool-Aid. Hate to tell you, buddy. I don't know if you knew that, but you actually drank it before you ever hit that follow button. We got you now. We got you now. So, totally joking. Totally joking. But hello and welcome in and thank you for the follow. Arthur Morgan! Hello. Welcome in. How are you?
How are your ears okay? Do you think I could talk like normal and you would be alright? Or can you even hear me when I whisper? Are your eardrums shot?
Are you good? Are you okay? Can you hear me? I know the ringing in your ears probably lasted a little bit too long from that one. I do apologize, but it's Khan's fault! Ban him! No, I'm just kidding. Thank you. I'm gonna cheers again. As long as it's not Scientology kind of cult, I'm fine. Oh, I literally was talking about Scientology today. Like that is crazy that that even exists and that so many people believe in it. Apparently there's this new guy. Sorry, I probably shouldn't, but like whatever. There's this new guy coming up and I don't know anything about him other than the fact that apparently he's American and Egyptian, like half and half. And apparently he's trying to say that he is the new Messiah and he was brought here by God himself and he's got a big following and they all look like they're dressed like they're about to go rob a bank. So that's kind of crazy. I'm Egyptian? Yo, hell yes. Let's go. I'm American. So together we could form a Messiah. Apparently, according to this guy. So that's really awesome. Hello, Sammy. Hello, Catbutt. Good with the chicken. Hi, welcome in. How are you? She turned around for you. This is her face. Say hi, Satsuki. Can you say hi? Can you say meow? No? Now you're shy all of a sudden? What about now? Satsuki. You saw it. I don't know if you could hear it. I can't hear it. But hello, welcome in. How are you? How is your day going? How many people did you crop dust today? Did you count? Was it the funny? Of course, Sussy counted. Of was I one of them? Don't lie to me. Was I one of them? I cannot confirm nor deny, but no. Okay. That's a denial, just so you know. You lied. Let's go. We're the promised Messiah. Exactly. See? Actually, one of my best friends is Egyptian, so that's kind of crazy. I'm meeting a lot of Egyptian people now, and it's actually blowing my mind. Like, I'm like, dang, okay. And then my friend, my friend that's Egyptian, she took me to a Middle Eastern store, and I tried baklava for the first time. And I told her today, I was like, if you don't take me back to the freaking place that we got the baklava, it was pistachio baklava, and I'm like, I need it. I need about like 12 of those containers, and I'm gonna eat them all in one sitting, and I'm not gonna have any regrets. Six Pack Tsunami! Hello! Wait, sorry. Let me try that again. Six Pack Tsunami! Welcome in. How are you? How's your face today? Thank you for the biddies. Toity biddies! Oh my! Thank you. I appreciate you. Just stopping by to say hello. I'm about to go hoop. Thank you for the lurk and enjoy the game. Get those balls in those holes. Nailed it. All right. Anyway. You're welcome, Unholy. Apparently, the cult is a fight up, by the way. We are being welcomed in. Yeah, the cult is just Fight Club, but we just can't talk about it because that's the first rule, which I just broke. FBI, open up! It's funny because in Egypt we often have somebody claiming these kind of stuff every 2 or 3 years. I didn't know we are exporting our brain rot to the world. Well, I did see it it was on my Egyptian friend's TikTok, so I didn't see it on mine. So maybe not as much. I don't know. I don't know how any of that works. Thank you, Arthur. Thank you for calling the freaking Fed on me. What are you, Kevin Federline? I'm proud of that actually because that just came out of nowhere. And I want to cackle. Boo you, okay? I'm hilarious. I actually did crop dust like 3 scooter kids at the skate park. Dang. After all that, you could have just like flung their scooter around and hit them with the razor. I just remember taking those things to the freaking ankles and wanting to like literally Peter Griffin on the floor for like 20 whole minutes, like get swifty, let's go. You're right, I forgot to do that. Let me change my camera battery really quick and I'll give you 2 because I lied to you and I shouldn't have lied to you and that made you have to do what you just did. And you shouldn't have to waste your channel points on my lies. Anyway. Got to change your little diaper real quick. Alright. If you do the stuff with the stuff and get jazz cabbage and stuff, cheers. Thank you for the cheers. I need to clear it and then do más. Uno más, por favor. How do you say more in French? I know it's un something. Mon ami. Or no. What is por favor is Please. S'il vous plaît. It'd be un outre. How the heck? You're gonna have to, that's a weird one. I've never seen that kind of lettering together in French. And I don't know if there's accents missing or anything like that. Means one more? Yeah. I know uno más is one more, but like I was trying to think of what that would be in French, and I couldn't think of it. I don't speak fluent anything, not even English if we're being real. Gibberish maybe, but je suis francophone, je sais comment parler en français. That's not what does that say? Je sais. What is CAIS? Thank you. I took French class and I took Spanish, but I took Spanish 1, kind of. It was whatever the rotations were in middle school. And in French, I took French. Listen, I took I took French 1 in 7th grade, and then I retook French 1 in freshman year. They said I had to retake it because it had been too many years apart or whatever. And then I took French 2 in like junior year. No, senior year. I took French 2. I don't know. And then I got kicked out because I kept skipping class and I got put back in French 1. But at that point I had done the packet and everything already, or I had the packet from the previous year or so, and I just kept turning in the old packets that I did. Omelette du fromage. Yeah. 2 fromage. No, it's du, I think. It's DU. Omelette du fromage. Yeah, because that's of, I believe. Isn't it? Omelette of cheese? Nah. You don't know what you're talking about. Anyways, let's do another cheers. Cheers, everybody! Alright. Thank you, Jay. I'm not gonna lie, you need the Messiah right now because it seems you have some Antichrist figures in the US. Listen. You said it, but you weren't lying. You spilt the tea all over, and I ain't even gonna pick it up. I'm just appreciating that the tea was spilt. Oh, that is so fitting considering how this country came about with the tea spillage. Ah ha ha ha! Don't you just like it when everything comes back full force, full circle? I can talk. I can word. I make the sounds and the people interpret them. Okay, what do you think I would be saying if I said this to you? Okay, but like, weird, yes. But was that a good impression of a donkey? Also, yes. I'm proud. I don't know. Anyway, my nail broke, so that's fun. Sorry, I'm picking at it now. That was pretty good. I said I am French. I know how to speak it in French. Yeah, because you guys learn both French and English in Canada, right? Like most of you guys. I always watch Letterkenny. Yes, I'm cultured. Whatever. I just love that show so much. And I always think of the episode where they have like these I can't remember where they were from. I think they were from like whatever the main like the capital is or whatever for you guys. And I just can't think of it right now. Like I know it. Is it my brain keeps yelling out Quebec. I think it's from Quebec. I think. But they like were speaking French, and then the people from Letterkenny were speaking English, and they were making fun of the people speaking French, and they were saying that they were hoity-toity, and it was just funny. It was just a funny episode. Je suis à la maison. You should tell your Egyptian friends this and she'd get it. I am a mansion. I am a house, I think. I should, okay. Maybe. Oh, you'll get this. Um, so can I, Hamuda, would you mind if I called you Ham? Or is Hamuda, like, I don't mind either or, but it's gonna take my brain a couple tries to get used to just rolling it out with Hamuda. But anyway, so my friend, she's Egyptian, and we work with a girl who's from Belgium. And the girl from Belgium, her name is Anique. And I know you're just gonna laugh at that. So all of the Egyptian people are afraid to call her by her name, and they'll just describe her. And she told me what that is, and I was like laughing so hard. It's for those of you that don't know, it's like something really like it's a really dirty way to like basically say like I want to fuck you or whatever. So it's like they don't want to say it, and it's really funny. It's really funny. And then my friend, my Egyptian friend's mom, she works there too. And she like she'll come over and she'll tell me like she'll be like Wusik and I'm like Charmota. Like she teaches me all the mean things to say, like only the dirty words. She never teaches me anything nice to say. It's so funny. I love it. I love learning other languages and other cultures, and I want to travel the world so bad so that I can like learn even more. Like I just think that's so cool. So I appreciate you being here. Seriously, I love meeting new people from all over the world. It really, really like I fucks with it hard. I took French up until high school, so I lost a lot of it. I'm gonna try to relearn it so I can use that I'm bilingual on my resume for jobs. Let's go. Follow me on Twitch. Yeah, right? But yeah, it's I learned a lot of the French in high school, but then I relearned it because I was going to actually take a trip up to Canada. But then COVID hit, so I never got a chance. But I was in Duolingo every day. I had streaks on streaks on streaks, man. To the point that I was like competing with my sister about it, and it got a little unhealthy, I can't lie. But again, I never got to use it, so it was a little bit upsetting, but it's fine. That is a threat and a slur against my peoples. What you gonna do about it? We already decided I double D box in here. Hopefully you get the reference. I'm really old. Letterkenny is filmed in my hometown. Where is it actually filmed? Well, I guess never mind. Don't never mind. Don't answer that question. That was stupid. Now you can't answer that question. But I guess I could always look it up. Now I would know. Okay, so we have that other than a big nickel. Ah, see? There you go. You never know. The internet's a funny place. You never know. That's actually so cool, right? Do you watch Letterkenny? Good with Chickens? She's a brick house. She is mighty mighty, letting it all hang out. Sorry, that's a jam. That's a freaking bop. You can survive in Egypt with these vocabulary. Perfect. Perfect. I'll see what I can do. I don't know if I can eat all the food. Some of it's really good. Some of it's really spicy. Like I always have to tell my friend's mom, I'm like, "Thank you," but like I don't know if you know this, but I'm mayonnaise white, okay? I don't like ranch, but like I'm white, okay? Tone it down. I'm gonna die. She made some spaghetti for me, or no, it was she called it Egyptian lasagna. That's what she called it. And but like the noodles she uses is spaghetti. I don't know. Anyways, she made it and like everybody is like pouring in all this like hot sauce and like all this other stuff and I'm sitting over there like and she's like, "Try it. She goes, don't. She goes, don't be a pussy. I was like, all right, well if you put it like that, so I like put like 2 dabs, and she's like, all right, try it. And I was like, okay, that's pretty good. And she's like, put more. And I was like, no, you're gonna murder me. She just laughed. I believe that she's in the mafia. I truly think that she is she is a leader in the Egyptian mafia. I don't know if that's a thing. If you ever travel to Berlin, let me know. I'll show you around. Heck yeah. I know nothing about Berlin, if I'm being honest. Absolutely nothing. Just know that the name Anik means something completely different in Arabic. Dude, no one will care. Oh, sorry, I already read that. You know the Letterkenny spinoff? It's about Shorzy, right? Yeah. I never watched it. I like Shorzy, but I like him in tidbits. If I got like nothing but a full show of it, I think I would just get annoyed. Plus, I'm not a big fan of spin-offs, like ever. For instance, All Grown Up, terrible. Rugrats was goated. All Grown Up, god awful. Ban. Ban that from ever surfacing ever again. I haven't watched it in years, but I enjoyed it. The fast-paced banter was so good. I had to actually rewatch the show because the first time that I was watching it, granted, I was also like in my phone a lot or whatever. I think I was like actually a part of someone's Twitch a lot at the time. So I'd have it on in the background, but I would have to rewatch the entire like first 2 seasons all over again because I realized that I didn't understand anything that they said and I had to put it on subtitles. And then I was like, oh, they just talk really, really fast. I can hear it now that there's words. It was just too fast for my brain. Even though I used to watch Gilmore Girls all the time, but they just don't take breaths in between. Like it'll be like, hi, how are you? I'm great. How are you doing? I'm doing great. Like, how are you doing? Like there's no, it's like you gotta spit off your lines so fast. I don't know. It was crazy. Mafia friends are good to have. I bet. Until you wrong them and they feel like you ruined their whole life or something, then you're, you know, swimming with the fishies. So here's your clue. The place Shorzy takes place in, it isn't fictional. It's where I actually live. Okay. Well, thank you. On the other hand, Frasier is the best spinoff ever. Frasier's the one where they're lawyers, right? Like it's like 2 brothers and they're lawyers or something. I think I used to watch that all the time and I was low-key obsessed with it. Psychologists. Oh. The no research. Frasier. Ah, it's an old guy and a young guy? Wait. Show me images. But he carried like a... The main guy, though. He would carry like a little black briefcase, right? This is a very like old memory surfacing. And all I remember is an old man with Will and Grace. It's definitely not Will and Grace. I thought it was 2 lawyers. For some reason I thought it was like 2 lawyers. One of them, I swear I saw one of the guys a second ago. But I thought one of them was this guy that had like, he was bald like here, but then he had like black curly hair along the side, kind of like one of the Three Stooges. I can't remember which. Kind of like that, but not. It was more like crazy, but like down. I don't know. And then there was a guy, maybe he carried a black briefcase around all the time, or they both did. But I thought they were lawyers. If you can get that, you should be a detective. Now I'm imagining you going to your friend's mom and kissing her hand like Vito Corleone and and telling her por, por favor less spicy. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. I don't know. She's cool people. I really like her. She has a soft spot. It's crazy because you'll never see it at work. But like I went to my friend's house. She was the one that helped me dye my hair actually. And her mom came over for a little bit. Or no, it was during her son's birthday party. I went over there. And it was really funny because it was a bunch of little white kids and then her two Egyptian kids and we were she was playing like a bunch of like gospel Egyptian music and the kids were just like, what do we do with this? It was just really funny to watch their reaction and I'm just sitting here like, yes, learn the culture because you have brown friends and it's great. I love this. I love watching this as a person who understands it now that I'm older. Because it was just crazy to like, I don't know, the way that they were reacting to it was just really funny. Um, not Will and Grace, no. I'm gonna go and take a nap. I'll be lurking on my phone though. So smell you later, maybe. Have a good one, Arthur. I appreciate you. I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to Final Fantasy here too. So there's that. Yeah, Coptic music. That's literally exactly what she calls it. That's exactly it. Dude, she's taught me so much about like the culture over there with I don't want to get into it because it's controversial, but she's taught me a lot about Coptic stuff and other religious stuff. If you I'm sure you might know what I'm getting at, but we're not going to talk about it here. Anyway, yeah, she taught me about all that stuff. She taught me all of that stuff. Well, cancel. I'm using it. All right, let's go here. Edit this. FFIV. Yay! Done. We're officially doing some Final Fantasy for the day. Have a good nap. Yes, sleep well. Do not have any bad dreams. Dream of, I don't know, whatever crazy things you kids likes to dream of these days. Meow. Hello. You're so pretty. But you yell so much. Yeah, I get it. Yeah. I was like, I just can't get into it here. What kind of games do you like though? Ham? I'm just gonna call you Ham. My brain autofills it with Ham and I'm like, nope. That would be the whitewashed version. We were not gonna do that. Yes, load. Excuse you. Oh, wait. We have to say no to this now. So sorry. I do not want too many noises. And then I need to get this loaded up really quick. Yes, Queen. That's exactly what we want. Yes. This is what we were doing. Paco was the goat. Yeah! Kenshin! Welcome in. How are you today? I hope you're doing well. I hope your face is doing great things for you today. I dream of affording retirement. Amen. Who knows if we'll get that? Yahoo! We need a hero! We're holding out for a hero! I said nothing, and everything all at the same time. Kinchin! Yes, Kinchin's here. Also, wait a second. I need something. I got something today. Oh, and I have good news. Good news, everyone! If you know what that's from, you're goated. I'm sorry, I have to bite my nail. It's bothering me. It like broke off in a perfect like line, and it was too sharp, and my other fingers kept poking it, and it was giving me the stimmies. What is it, Professor? So the good news is I applied for a different job today. And you're like, oh my god, Sam, people apply for jobs like every day, like that's really nothing. What do you mean? I applied for a job. Granted, it's within the company I already work for, but 4 days a week, 10-hour days. I travel all around my state to different stores, and all I do is count product. And, well, I monitor other people counting product, mostly. I might count a little bit, but I mostly monitor other people counting product. I'm in a manager I would be in a manager position. Well, I am in a manager position now. And I believe it is salary, and I would make more money, hopefully, potentially. And Fridays, I may or may not have to do a couple things on the interwebs, but it's all pretty much from home. So we could do, like, I will have more freedom. Yeah, 4 days a week is how you do it. And they get every holiday off and the day after the holiday off. I need it. I need this. Please manifest this for me. Okay, we just got through Mount Ordeals. So we are gonna be at the Town of Baron, second visit. Okay. Close to Paradise? We better be. We better be. I need it. I need it. I need that break. In fact, I need to pop my neck. Ooh, man. All the games I used to play, I can no longer play because my PC is getting old for the new updates. Oh no. I'm sorry to hear that. You don't have any, like, console games or whatever? Keep trying to move with, like, the mouse and the keyboard, and it's not working. Oh my god, why did I do that? That was stupid. I mean, I guess it's fine. We're pretty leveled. We'll be alright. Having Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off is heaven. Well, I wouldn't be completely off. I would still have to, like, go to meetings and stuff, if, like, through, like, Skype or something like that. But hey, if I don't gotta wear pants to the meeting, then it's a great day, you know what I'm saying? Well, not always. I don't think I could do, you know, the strippings and the stuff. I ain't got the form, honestly. It's not even cause any of that. I wouldn't be able to. Couldn't do it. That's talent. That's actual talent right there. I'm not even trying to gas nobody up. It's legit. I too like meetings without pants. Who doesn't? It's the best way to go. I need to take my earrings out because the headphones are like hitting them and it hurts. Hey, it was very nice meeting you. Your stream is nice, but I gotta go. It's 2 a.m. See ya. Have a good one. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope to catch you on an earlier stream sometime. That way you're not like up this late. But it was nice meeting you too, and sleep tight. Get good rest. Thank you for being here, seriously. Appreciate you. Ah. I had one of these, right? And low-key, it was at 0 juice for 2 months, and it still kept hitting. So I kept hitting it, and hitting it, and hitting it. And then the other day I hit it and I was like, I feel like I'm gonna like my lungs hurt. So I was like, I'm gonna stop with that one. And then I bought a new one. Well, my friend got it. And I need to pay her back. Because I didn't have my ID on me. But it's fine. I'm of age, I swear. Hamunda! Until you accidentally stand up? Wait, what? Well, I go to work without pants on, so there's that. Sussy? You have some dark looking legs. He wears black pants, it's funny. Bruh. Brother, no! How are you liking the music on Final Fantasy IV? It's pretty good. It's definitely better than the other ones, I think. I don't know, 3 was pretty good though too. I feel like I liked a lot of the music in 3. Like some of the dungeon music was just so intense for no reason that it was like terrifying me. And I'm like, it shouldn't be this scary, right? Fire? That one. Oh shoot, you know who needs to be cured? Sonic. Yo, Crypt! Welcome in! Sorry. Crypt! Welcome in. I'm saying everybody's name like I'm a wrestling announcer today, so, I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope it didn't hurt your ears. But how are you? Welcome in! This is my first time playing Final Fantasy IV, actually. I assume you've played it before. Possibly, maybe. Who should we heal now? Probably still this guy. Bacon! Sorry. Bacon guy! Hello. Welcome in. How are you today? How's your face? It's looking mighty beautiful on this end. Get it because I can't see it. No, I'm just kidding. Sorry. I'm on one today. I don't think the magic does, like, anything to these guys. Yeah, 1. We're better off just, like, attacking. Let's just attack. It's fine. Why did that one heal? No, no, no. Yes. Screw that guy. I don't like those little guys. BRB, gonna get my vape? Leave, sucker. Wait, what? Wait. Ah, I can't read anyone's chat today. I don't know what my deal is. That's how I quit. It was on accident. I left my vape at home and just didn't feel like turning the car around to get it, and I felt so good at the end of the day. I just never picked it back up again. I mean, I go days without hitting it. It's not like that. It's more or less like at work I have to hit it because I don't know. It just makes it better somehow. Yo, praises! Welcome in. How are you? Praises! Oh, welcome in. Sorry, I'm trying to do the frickin' announcer thing and I keep forgetting. How are you? We're about to have ads in 40-ish seconds or so. But we are just gonna pause the game. We'll take a little break. We'll smoke it a boke-a. And when we get back, we'll go ahead
Sussy
and
Panda 365 gifted
Yo,
praises
Sussy!
1842
Thank you for the gifted sub to praises. Let's
Sussy
go!
Panda 365 gifted a tier 1 sub to praises
my
810420666.
Oh my goodness.
They have given
Thank you so
226 gift subs in the channel.
Definitely W's. Definitely W's. Enjoy that, praises. Enjoy your gifted sub. Enjoy smoking a boke-a with us. I've gone 27, almost 28 years without hitting a vape. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. It's almost like you never hit one at all. I shouldn't have started this battle. I can't stop it in the middle of it. This guy? How did you not? Okay, I was like, how did that other porcupine not die? Just rolled one? Hey, wait for me, okay? Let me get done with this and then we'll do it. We'll do it together. But how have you been, Praises? I hope you've been well. Black mage fight. No, no, no. Attack. No, no, no. We attack. We attack this guy. He likes the boops on the snoots, not the fire in the prior. It rhymed, so I went with it. Can you please leave me alone? Let me attack. I hit a friend's vape while I was in Vegas. Turns out they had COVID. Never touched it. Eee. Well. Whoopsies. No! Anyone but him. Oh, this is gonna be bad. This is gonna be really bad. Also, for everyone that came in, I have a question for you today. I need to know. I'm doing a study on it. For a friend, and I just need to know how many people you crop dusted today. And how many people out of those people looked offended by the stankage that poured out of your rear end. Can you please? I would like to enjoy this break too, you know. I'm about to just... I can't even run. You're gonna have to hit him at some point. It's just a tiny mage. This is silly. Alright, don't... We got this. We're gonna hit. We're gonna hit. Fuck this guy. Fuck this guy. Cheers, everyone! Just die already! You're a tiny little thing! Just squeeze the life out of it. All you gotta do is take it and squeeze the... Sorry. Squeeze the life out of it. Can I go in there and backhand him myself, you think? Fantastic, thank you. Why on mobile does it wanna put extra letters? So you're seeing that too? Thank you. Finally, we have 48 more seconds of this break. Goodness gracious. Cheers. So like, lovely weather we're having. Sorry. We can't cough when they come back from break, okay? They can't know that we suck. Oh my goodness. I've just never felt the desire to even try vaping. I didn't either. Until one day my friend was like, just try it for the, like, you just taste, like, she's like, I don't want you to get, like, into it. She's like, I just want you to taste it. And then I tasted it and I was like, that's actually low-key really good. And then I just started hitting it on break with her at work. And then, listen, I don't condone it. 100%, if I could go back to never having touched it at all, I wouldn't. And the reason why I say that is because literally my lungs hurt sometimes. Or I feel nauseous sometimes. But I'm also not used to nicotine because I never smoked a cigarette a day in my life. Never tried a single puff, no nothing. Don't wanna. My parents were both smokers and I don't want nothing to do with that. The only reason why I like this is because it tastes good. That's it. Everything else about it, bleh. I'm not here for that. Thank you. Excuse me? Like, I like the music in here. It's really strange, but like... I like it, if that makes sense. Carmender! Hi. Welcome in. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Ouch. May or may not have crop dusted my dad earlier today. Dude, you gotta waft it at him. That's family. Unbelievable! You have succeeded! Sir Sonic fought brilliantly. I'll say he passed with flying colors. Come again? Forgive me, I assigned them to spy on you. Oh yeah, we have to act like we don't know nothing. They didn't spill the tea already. That pretty much sums it up. I feel awful having deceived you. I'm so sorry. I suspected as much, but I deserved it after what I did. The most important thing is that you have become a paladin and are now free of the darkness of your past. That sword, where did you obtain it? It was given to me on the mountain's peak. Is this... Yes, it is! This sword is inscribed with the words of an ancient Mystian legend. A legend? Yes, I was hoping for a freaking cutscene. Let's go. Oh. I have to read. One born of a dragon, bearing darkness and light, will rise to the heavens, over the still land. The moon's light eternal brings a promise to earth with bounty and grace. Sorry, I'm just being over the top and ridiculous today. Then perhaps you can answer. Oh, sorry, this is the wrong person. Then perhaps you can answer me this. What was the light I saw at Mount Ordeal's sun? It called me. I hate to tell you this, Hercules, but I am afraid I do not know the answer. The legend's meaning remains a mystery. For generations, we Mystians have prayed for the coming of one who bears the sacred light. Perhaps those prayers were for you. Okay, sorry. Enough chatter. We must go and defeat Gobbledy's nuts. Tella. It's been a while. I don't have a voice for Tella. I don't know what to do for Tella. That's my problem. Like, I want to do the voices, but I don't know what to do for them. Like, I can't see their faces half the time. So I don't know, like, how I think that they should sound. I only vape ball sweat flavor. Hot as fuck. Can you share, please, maybe? Heyo, buddy! Hi, Carmander! How are you today? How am I doing? I'm doing really well, actually. I'm doing really well. I don't know. I had, like, epiphany moments today. I feel like I refound my purpose in life. I feel like I forgot what that was and who I was for a really long time. And I feel like today I woke up and remembered what it was. And I just feel a lot more fulfilled today than I have felt previously. So that's cool. We met him on Mount Ordeals. And guess what? The old man learned to cast Meteor. Meteor? Then the seal has been broken. The world is on the brink of great change. I care little for I care little for the world's troubles. I only wish to avenge Anna. Anna, your daughter? Gobbledy's nuts took her life, and I intend to use Meteor to take his. Tella, you must not fight with hatred. Moreover, you are in no condition to use Meteor. Ooh, he telling it like it is. That's awesome. Thank you. Thank you. I've been sitting a lot with myself lately and really trying to... I heard these words from a tarot reader the other day. Love her content. Her shit always resonates with me. Say what you want about tarot reading and all that kind of stuff, but I have a spiritual side and a slight religious side. I don't know how to explain it. I believe in whatever this weird concoction is that I believe in. And, anyway, The tarot reading was basically talking about how, man, I hate ADHD sometimes. My thought went spiraling a whole different train now. Shoot. Does anyone remember what I was saying? That might not even be ADHD. That might be the Swedes. That might be the Swedes. It might be a little bit of both of the Swedes and the ADHDs. Whoopsies. The tarot cards. Yeah, I remember it being the tarot cards, but what did I say before the tarot cards? I was talking about how I found my purpose. You guys said that's so awesome. I've gotten a lot of tarot readings lately. I don't know, I was basically talking about how, I think it was like the one where I was talking about being in a fog. That doesn't feel right. That doesn't feel like that's what I was trying to get at. Damn. Your beliefs between spiritual and religion? Yeah, but that wasn't the tangent I was trying to go to. I just went on that one instead and then yelled at my brain to shut up, and then it tried to go back to the other conversation and was like, and then I had to be like, and now we're here. Yeah. I appreciate y'all trying. Son of a biscuit. The light you saw was a moonlight reflecting off my ass. You got that pale of an ass, bro? Would you say it looks similar to this? Because that's whiter than me, and I'm pretty freaking pale. Can we just talk about how close that is, though? Like, why is that, like look at the look at the brightest spot on my forehead, right? Why is it so close? Like, it shouldn't be that close. Like, I got, like, a little bit of rosy color to me. Like, that's always a thing, but... Bruh. I need to go tan. I need to get some sunshine. Tell it. You must not... Oh, I already... Oh! Fight with hatred? Maybe... I don't know. I had a tarot reader basically call me out for not believing in myself and like feeling like lesser than, and basically like ever since I was like, you know what, you're right, why have I been feeling like this or whatever, ever since I got that, I was just kind of like slowly waking up, like, you really do, like, I promise you, you really do manifest like good things. Like when you basically look at the world and you say to it, I'm not gonna let you upset me, I'm gonna control how I react to the world instead of letting the world control me and cause a reaction, then everything starts like getting better. And I had forgotten that. And I feel like I need to tell you guys that as a whole, as a collective, because maybe there's somebody out there that might need to hear that. Period. So, I just wanted to say that. Anyway. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you.
Welcome to the cult.
I appreciate you very much. I have it on anonymous so that you can lurk if you want, but feel free to come in and chat too. Alright. Anyway. If I die, so be it. I will take Gobbledy's nuts with me. Still stubborn as a mule, I see. Ha! Like you're one to talk. Nevertheless, with your spells and Sonic's newfound power, you may be able to defeat Gobbledy's nuts. Be that as it may, we must return to Baron to commandeer an airship first. I should probably reach out a little bit. You woke up feeling fulfilled and like you had a purpose. I don't know. I'm trying to remember what I heard while doing this. Nah, you're good. You're good. You're good. Focus on the dishes. Let the dishes consume you. Look at the water as it spirals down into the drain. You're getting sleepy. Okay, sorry. I'm just rolling with whatever weird thing keeps popping up in my head today. Very well. I shall grant you access to the Devil's Road. As Paladin, I am certain you can safely travel its mystical path. Now, it is time for me to retire to the Tower of Worship. I shall pray for your success. Oh, thank you. I almost read it as the other guy. I was like, I don't think that's right. The sun is evil. I will stay in the dark corners of the universe. Good, that way you can fart into a black hole instead of in my vicinity, sir. Disgusting. No fair. You told us I should do them in a British accent. Ooh, like little British twins. I like that. Which one's the girl again? I think the green one is the boy, cause you know they like to use. At least it's not blue and pink. Anyway, no fair. You told us to help any way we can, and we still have a job to do. I'm gonna change it to that. I like it. Elder, please allow us to accompany him. Very well. You have both overcome the mountain's trials and returned alive. Perhaps this is your fate. Sonic, Tella, please look after them. Oh, really? Okay, well, I guess it's a good thing that we did buy stuff for them after all, because we get to keep them. There are lonely twins now. But Are you saying you don't want us tagging along? Oh, man, it's hard. It's hard to switch. I kind of want to get used to this, though. It's kind of fun. I'm sure we can still be of assistance. I don't know a voice for Tella. I have no idea a voice for Tella. I'm thinking like wise old man, but I can't think of like what wise old men sound like. Like all I can think of is like, get off my lawn, Shunny. Dumbledore. But I feel like that was more of the voice that I just gave the like commander guy or whatever. Gandalf. Herbert. I kind of like Herbert. Have a good lurk. Thank you so much, Carmander. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. And I have Repo now, so like I think I saw that you were playing that, or you've been getting into it or something. We should squat up sometime. Me, you, Unholy, Archie maybe, or Haddo. I think they both have it too. I don't know how many people you can have it, but I would assume 4. Yeah, quad up. Okay, then definitely 4. Wise old men sound like Morgan Freeman. Andy Dufresne. I don't know if it sounded as good for you guys as it did for me in my head, but I feel like that was pretty spot on. Okay, I need to change the camera battery really quick. Oh man. Yeah, you don't have to do all that. You don't have to do all that. Also, like, save some for yourself. Okay, alright. Alright, I want to try to do Herbert the Pervert, but in order to, like, unlock that voice, I have to say a phrase first. I can't stop laughing, though, even just thinking about doing it. Okay. Scene. Okay. I got some popsicles in my basement. I can't even do it because I'm laughing too hard. I can't. Oh my gosh. Okay. Why, hello there, little boy. I got some popsicles in my basement. Don't worry, old friend. I will keep an eye on them. Well, now it's suspicious. Now it's suspicious now, isn't it? Then it's agreed. I'm sure we'll make a great team. Yeah, this is no, 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 no pito. No, no pito. No pito. No. No, thank you. Didn't they cancel that character actually? I don't cancel me yet. I'm not even anybody yet. Someday maybe, but definitely not yet. There's always a chance, right? I gotta keep the maybe on the table. There's always a chance that something someday is gonna happen. Yeah. I could do that. That would be fun. Anyway. Alright. Palum, this isn't going to be some kind of picnic. The entrance to the Devil's Road is in the east of town. Palum Porum, please return safely. Good luck to you all. Oh, I didn't realize he had... I thought it was just a really full beard in the front. I didn't realize... Wait, can we go? Wait a second. Treasure? Treasure? Crystal room. That's where okay, so we have to put a crystal in there. Not yet, though. Got it. It's always a crystal. They really like meth around these parts, man. You can mod it so you can do more people. If my PC can handle it, then maybe. Wait a second. Potions. We need potions. Yes. Thank you, dancing guy. Welcome. What can I do for you? I would like 1,011 potions, please. At least 50, I would say. Oh, why did I think was saying that I had 30? It said that it cost 30. My bad. And then Phoenix Sounds, I would also say just as many. That'd be a 31, right? Damn it! I can't fucking count for shit. That's not good. Don't tell that to the people that I just applied to that job for, okay? No one tell them. Anyway, they don't need to know. It's literally inventory control. I can count to G. I can count to square. Maybe rectangle if I'm feeling spicy. Give me, you know what, give me. Yeah, we can afford it. We're Jarl ballin' today. I think I need more of these. Like, let's do at least 10. At least. Of everything. Why can't they let me buy freaking, is it either? I think it's either. Yes. I like the tints. I can count to potato. 1, 2, potato. Hey, you can't make me say that. He's canceled too. If you know who that's from, you get it. You probably all know. He wears sweaters. He likes the pudding and he likes the sweaters. And he likes putting things in people's drinks. Give me a fire. Yeah. Give me a cry. Wah! I just felt like doing that. There was really no rhyme or reason. I just felt like crying. It'd be like that sometimes. Well, I can't leave yet. Ooh. Yay! I get more time with Carpenter! Boiling some water for the mac and cheese? Ooh, what are you making for dinner? Y'all better tell me what you guys are eating for dinner. Or whatever time it is that you would be eating food of whatever meal would be next. Whatever that is. Ike fire! He get fire. He get motherfucking fire. Okay, sorry. Attack. I think we got him. Oh, Shadow did not like that. Da-da-da. Home Runner was the best? Dude. Why don't you put more Home Runner stuff in the reaction videos? I would watch the crap out of Home Runner stuff. Like the Teen Girl Squad. Bro. Teen Girl Squad was the best experience of my life. Hey, we just got an achievement. Isn't that so cool? Wait, where am I going now? Hold up. Hold the phone. I didn't even check anything. I didn't save. Distraction news. If you know what TV show that's from, Sussy will gift you 1,000 channel points. You can do that, right? I think you can give people channel points. I hope. If not, I thought you could! Don't... We will give you pats on the head. We will give you forehead kisses and pats. And I might boop your snoot. Does that sound derog- like, does that sound some type of way? Cause I didn't mean it like that. Wait. Wait. Exit the building you're in and head to the inn. Rest if needed. And head to the second floor of the inn and speak to... The inn? We have to go to the inn? That's fine. Apparently we have to fight somebody where we sleep. I think I'm doing alright. I don't think so. Man, nobody got it? Nobody got it. It was, I'll give you a hint. I'll give you a hint. It was an old kids show on HBO. I don't know if it's HBO Max or just HBO. I don't know if that's the same thing or not. Humans have snoots? What do you mean? Potion. Cause frick it. Frickin' frick it. Frick it. It was just distraction news. There's a tidbit on a TV show for kids on HBO from back in the day. You can't research it. That's cheating. Don't be a smarty pants. Why am I not using Fyra? What am I doing with my face? You have no magic, Briva. Why? Shonic attack. White magic. Cure. Probably, yeah. He dies really fast. I need to get him some gear, actually, too. GG. Black magic. Fyra. Yes. There we go, twinsies. You are still... Wait. Can I do Osmos? Maybe? I should probably just do Kira at this point. Hey, let's go. Too late, I already looked it up and I'm not gonna... So I'm not gonna be guessing. Alright, fair. That's fair. But man, these 90s kids shows are fucking traumatizing. Yeah, you like the art style? That shit was wild. It was, So anyways, now that no one's guessed it, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you. Your time has run up. It was a show called Crashbox. And I almost said Jackbox. My brain kept yelling, it's called Jackbox. And I'm like, no, that's what we play sometimes at the end of stream. If I'm feeling 333, hi mom. I talked to her on my way home today. I told her about the job opportunity. And I was like, if you can send me some good vibes, mama. So, we shall see. Today was apparently the last day to put in an application for it, so... But the guy that told me that it was available, he the hell am I trying to do? I need to heal Sonic. Oh my goodness! No! Whoa! I was sleeping. You caught me lacking. Don't do it. Don't do it. Just bonk. Just bonk. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Yeah, you can't peck stone now, can you? You're gonna have to hit them at some point, my friend. I'm nervous. This is gonna be a long battle here. Wait. Aha! Smart. I'm smart. Red shot to Sherwood! Welcome in. How are you today? I'm saying everybody's name like I am a WrestleMania announcer. How are you? How's your face? How's your children? No, I'm just kidding. I know you. You're kidding. At least I don't think you have any kids. Do you know about them? Do you know about our child? Just kidding. Sorry. So I like to make mac and cheese, and I can add a cream of chicken and mushroom and some actual grilled chicken. Ooh, I need to make pan-fried chicken for dinner today. That's what I need to make because I have a bunch of it and I need to make it so I can eat it. And I can actually use the leftover rice that I had, my Chinese food, and like make a little stir fry because I also have stir fry vegetables. I know what I'm having for dinner. Ooh, and I have teriyaki sauce and all that stuff. All I enjoy is popcorn pants from the Amanda. Oh my gosh. Okay. That's another one that I want to relive. That is a great bit. We need to relive these little like snippets from our childhood. I think that's what we need. We need to heal our inner child. We need to relive those moments. And think about how amazing it is that we can control our outcome in our own lives as we watch these things, and then we can tell our younger. Sorry, okay, let me chill. Not inspirational. We can tell our younger kids or our younger selves that everything is okay, and that everything will be okay, and that we made it through, and we're strong, and we're proud of them. 'Cause legit. Like, again, I woke up with, like, just all these things. And, like, damn it. Do you know how many times you woke up and throughout your life and thought, like, I can't do this? And yet here you are. You've proven yourself wrong. You've proven your self-doubt wrong every day. Every day. And you're here. And that's crazy. So if you don't feel proud of yourself today, you can be sure as shit proud of that. Thank you for moving. Is this the end? This is the end. Don't you block the door from me, sir. So I think I'm supposed to talk to a guard or something? I don't know. No, it's the second floor. Screw it, let's just do it. We got this. It says something about the second floor, I don't know. Just stay the night, we'll see what happens. Someone fighting somebody on the second floor? Second time that we're here? Am I just imagining things? Oh, all set! I'm imagining things. What did I read? Rest if needed, then head to the second floor of the inn and speak to the... Would this not be the second floor? Speak to... Yang? Who the fuck is Yang? I don't know who these people are. I'm so exhausted. Oh, you only got 2 hours of sleep? I'm not too far behind you, honestly. I am running on 3.5 hours of sleep. And this eye has been twitching a lot, like all day. But somehow I have energy, and I think it's just because I was on vacation. What do you mean second floor? This is the inn. This would be the second floor. Am I smoking crack? Am I barren? Maybe, is that what it is? Hello? Mistia. Well, that would be the problem now, wouldn't it? Baron. Where the heck is Baron? Does it tell me on the... I wish so much that you could hover over a town and it would just tell you what it was, because I do not remember where the heck Baron is. Am I wrong? Yeah, we did mount ordeals. And Cecil will become a paladin. His name is supposed to be Cecil? I don't remember that at all. When you regain control, update Cecil's equipment and make your way back to the mountain. Cecil will begin at level 1 again, so be mindful of this when you engage in encounters. On the overworld backtrack west to Mistia, you can now buy the paladin gear at the armor shop. Okay, so we need to do that. Feel free to sell your dark knight equipment and all the townspeople will be surprised at your newly acquired class. To progress the story, head back to the Elder's house. Passage to the Devil's Road, east of the Elder's house. Okay, that's I remember him talking about east. I'm sorry. I'm being silly. Let's go buy the armor. I'll come back out here and then I'll save. And then I'll come back in. We'll schmokety pokety. And then get on with it. But hi, Zoltan! Sorry. This is super delayed. Super delayed. My bad. My bad, fam. But I hope you get more rest and like consistently and stuff. I think that'd be pretty cool. So we're gonna get this. And this for the old guy, because he needs something. Okay, this is obviously for our paladin. Well, I can get that back real quick. Let's see here. What the frick is a goblin gonna do? Deathbringer is very high up there. Shadowblade, I think we can sell that, but I just want to be sure. Okay, I can definitely sell that. That looks like it would be worthless. Oh, I have more. Then definitely. Leather garb. I don't know what's what here, so I don't want to be like too giving. Just enough is what I need. Iron amulet. We are so close. I'd assume iron gloves are probably pretty trash. Same with that. Oh my goodness, let me just sell like one more thing. Thank you. 5 knight's armor. Yeep, thank you very much. And then, equip. That would be helpful, yes, thank you. Silver armlet or the ruby silver armlet. Okay. Head, wizard's hat. Bet. Palom. Equipped. Apparently they're left-handed. Yep, favorite hand. Got it. Silver amulet is the best ones that we have. Good. I think it's just Sonic. Yep. Light shield? Yes. Arm, ruby ring. I didn't realize they didn't have anything on his arms. Or like anything really. Goodness. He's been doing that good with like no armor? That's kind of crazy. That was actually kind of like OP as fuck. Wait. Hold on, sir. Can you? Thank you. I don't think I do need a. I don't think I need a sword actually. Because if it's a sword of legend, then I'm good. Like it's a sword of legend. Like come on. You can't get rid of the sword of legend. It's the legend. You have to use it. Kind of. That'd be like going into the Lord of the Rings movies and there being no ring. You know? You can't do that. It's not part of the plot. Let's save. Yas. Thank you. Bonk red shot so we can take a little nappy poo. I bonk you. Boop. He's sleeping. He told me with his snores he's sleeping. To the east. To the east. Like they're here somewhere? Secret hidden passageway? To the east of the... Do I have to like leave? Wait. Probably inside there, huh? That would... Can you move? How dost thou get over there? Outside the gate, or... Probably that. Yeah, probably that. Probably that right there. I remember seeing that. No? I am Confucius. How the hell? Ah! Thank you. I didn't realize it would be... I thought it was going to be like out in the open world or something. Like it was just going to be a path and I was just not seeing it for some reason. Lord of the Rings, but Frodo forgets the ring at home. Oh, that would... Oh my gosh! Imagine you go all that way and then you're like... sorry guys, I left it at home. And then it just cuts to, like Dumbledore or somebody. Not Dumbledore, god damn it. Now you guys got me messed up. Because someone said Dumbledore, then Gandalf. But like Gandalf's just sitting there like, yeah, yes. Or like... what's his nuts? What? Oh my gosh. The guy, from the first, The Hobbit. The Hobbit. Oh my gosh, my brain is literally not braining. The first, not no, the Hobbit. I can't remember what the name of the Hobbit was. In the first, like the movie The Hobbit, the main Hobbit. Bilbo, thank you, Bilbo Baggins, thank you. Bilbo, also hi, First Cologne, welcome in. How are you? How's your day? Have you done anything crazy? I assume I go down here. Oh, Bing Bong Baggins. Yes, him. What this is? I assume this is my place. I look like I fit here. Do I dance? I can only move this way. I can't move up and down. It's not the same. You must make quick decisions in battle. Try slowing down the battle speed if you're still a beginner. If you select active battle mode in configuration, many monsters will attack even when you're choosing items or magic. That's cool. I thought you were the secret passageway. Or no. Oh, I understand. I understand what just happened. I got it. I remember. This is the other side, and it was closed before because I attacked the place, and now we're in Baron. Now we go to the inn. Yes. And we go to the second floor now. It's making sense. Damn it, first clone. I look up and all I see is dildo swaggins. Literally choke on my vape. Thank you for that. Hi, Cow Cow. What are you doing? You want to come up here and be held for a second? Be cuddled and smothered in kisses and cuddle puddles? My cat wants to say hi to you guys, but like closer up. So this is Calcifer. She is a baby and she likes to touch my face, which makes me mad because you use the litter box, and sometimes I imagine you be stepping on some suspicious lumps. You know what I'm saying? So thank you. Oh, damn it. Touche. Touche. Oh, alright, fair. Do you want the cuddles or not? She said no. And that I love you any I fine. Then go back to your home. Go back to your cactus tree. I love you. She being so mean. Said you can lower the difficulty if you want. I don't need that. Stop. Why are you doing this? You cannot have another cracker. You can't just keep eating crackers. Fine. Look, she needed it. That's why I said fine, is because I get to eat a cracker too. You're what she eat. This card? Yang! Yeah! I don't remember this guy at all. Do I know you? It's me, Sonic. Sonic? The traitor knight? Baron sees him. Yes, sir! Damn, we outed ourselves. Low-key, those crackers are fire right now. Wait, who are we right now? Sorry, I'm kind of focused. I feel like this is maybe a big battle? I don't know. Just kidding. Yo! Jonathan King! Welcome in! Jonathan King! How are you? Sorry, I'm saying everybody's name like I'm a wrestler or announcer today. Who are we? White magic? No. We attack. Yeah. Shouldn't we be doing like a buttload of damage? I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. Hello. Did you like the cracker I gave you? Would you like to have another? I think it was Fire Go that did that much damage actually, come to think of it. Ayo, stop, girl. Learn to appreciate and understand boundaries. My gosh, it's like you're not human or something. I need to play 1 through 6. Do it. Have you played all the other ones then? Oh yeah, they don't recognize you because last time you were here, you were a dark knight, so they couldn't see your face. You can't keep eating crackers. I know that's all you're here for at this point. Yeah, he's just sniffing my breath because I had crackers. You can't do this. This isn't what we're here for. I'm gonna have to start pushing you away like I do Satsuki. You're doing too much. This just in. Food is amazing. More at 11. You're gonna eat again at 11? Gotta have, what is it? What do they call it? After supper or something? Second supper, I think. Yang, what are you doing? Your treachery cannot go unpunished. He don't know who we. Oh dang. Oh dang. That's not good. Okay, white magic. Can I Izuna this away? Maybe? Yes. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. He looks so small. Die? Okay, well, that's aggressive. Oh, whoa, hey. Yeah, that's not that bad. That's not that bad. It wasn't good. It was, oh, whoa, hey, yo. That's not cute. You were supposed to die there. It's me! What do I give the voice of this guy? Like, I'm trying to think because he's got that killer mustache. So I'm like... But he's also like Macho Man Randy Savage over there. Ain't no way I can do it. That will kill my vocal cords. What are we doing? Oh no. Okay. Well, shoot. Who are you? White magic. Kira, yourself. You can attack. You black magic. Fyra. Ugh. Did we kill him? Yes! Let's go. Sam Elliott voice? Sam Elliott. Who's Sam Elliott? Yo, Jim, welcome in! That's what it is. Final Fantasy is definitely too loud for me to hear my alerts. That's a sad thing. Oh yeah, they don't... I already read that one, sorry. But hello, Jim the Blow Snapper! How are you? I hope you're doing splendidly, and thank you again for the biddies. I do appreciate. I played Final Fantasy 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 15, and 16. You didn't play 10 too? What? The fan favorite? What? Wait. You didn't play 13? What? It looks so good. Sonic, what happened? I cannot remember anything after Leviathan attacked. What did we do for him? Oh yeah, Herbert, okay. Popsicles, you seem to suffer... It seems you suffered a bout of amnesia and fell into Baron's hands. You have my sincerest apologies. If we can figure out a voice for him, but I have to know... Okay, if anyone freaking mentions Gilbert Gottfried, banned. I will not be ever attempting Gilbert Gottfried. Thank you. Sussy, I'm looking at you. Where are Skeeter and Edward? Skeeter was swallowed by Leviathan, but I do not know what became of Edward. What did I do? You were the one that brought up Gilbert Gottfried, if I remember. It was either you or Unholy. One of the two. Okay, I don't know who Sam Elliott is. Old man Dexter from Dexter's Laboratory. I always say Dexter's Laboratory. I could try to just say it. Didi. I could try that. Didi, what are you doing in my laboratory? Or I could try Mandark. Sorry. That shit was awful as a kid. Hulkamania? I'm not doing Hulk Hogan, if that's who that is. I don't know if that's the same person. I don't know, fuck. I don't know enough people. I can't do Kermit the Frog. I've tried it before. You're literally doing all of the ones that I can't do. There's no way. Jimmy's mom! Like, I can't... Jimmy's mom... Like, I can't do Carl Weezer. I have to hear it. That was actually pretty good. I don't think I could hold that up for a long period. Dexter's Italian? My heart. I thought I nailed that. Does he not say it like that? Didi, what are you doing in my laboratory? I guess it did sound kind of Italian, like it sounded great, right up until the Attori. I did too long of a O. Laboratory. I don't know how to not sound Italian! I could just make him Italian. We're gonna make him Italian. Where are we? Alright. In Baron, but listen, we can't talk here. There's gonna be an ad in a minute, but we'll pause and we'll just schmokity-bokity. And then we'll resume this when we're done. You get to hear all my silly little voices that live inside my head. In Baron, but listen, we can't talk here. Let's find somewhere away from prying ears. Monk Yang has joined the party. Oh, fuck yeah, I remember him now. He was a dope ass. I missed him. I'm gonna eat some crackers on this break. I can't lie to you. I'm excited. Thanks for taking care of those soldiers. You're more than welcome to spend the night here. Okay, sorry. I have fun. And who might this be? Oh, sorry. Louise. And who might this be? I can't... And who might this be? There you go. Yang, this is Tella. His daughter and Edward were... Batman! Batman! You know, I should really put in the sound cue thingy, whatever. I should put in there the, like, some sort of, like, Batman, like, maybe the theme song, or, like, a kerpow, like the like, I can't make the noise with my mouth. Hi. Yes, thank you for knowing what the heck it was that I was talking about, like the pow! You know what I'm talking about? Blam! Whatcha? Like that. Story time? Yo, I barely saw that. Alright. Alright. Can we do the story time after the ad? But while the ad's going, I'll have you pick a number. I just need to figure out, like, the numbers really quick. I dare you to show me my documents, please. Story time. 1 through 15, 16, 17, 18. 1 through 18, because I'm not doing the last two. Actually, yeah. We'll do 20. 1 through 20. Just know, one of those in there is not like the happiest of stories. It's kind of creepy. Anyway, I'm not doing very good at sounds with my mouse either. I mean, mouses do make sounds if you throw them up against the wall hard enough. And that goes for either kind of mouse, but that's kind of messed up for one of the mouses. And if you hurt animals, you have at least one of the, probably like at least the 8th gate of hell that you have to go through. Yeah, I'll give you a story time so you can all go to sleep. It'll be for Red Shots, so he can get his little nap in. Alright, cheers everyone! Go home, Kevin! Hi, how are you? You're looking mighty fine today. You're looking mighty fine. How you doing, friend? I appreciate you. I hope you're doing swell. Also, why are we lacking on the shoutouts? You got called out. Oh. Cheers! Don't get it twisted. Smurf can be blamed here too. Sage Synergy! Welcome in. How are you today, Sage? Dang, Susie's just gonna be like, I'm just gonna give a shout out to myself. Considering, you know, I don't stream at all. Lay off me, it's my first day. It's like your second or third, I think it's your second week there, bud. I think we're a little bit past the first day. Also, welcome back, everybody. Thank you for hanging out through that ad break. We got a story time. I didn't see... What number? Guys, help. What number should I pick? Do we have time for that? If so, sure. Have time for... Fuck it, 20. Okay, sorry. I was like, I'm not sure what you're getting at. Oh. Okay. Alright. So, this is a story about a guy that I thought that I was going to marry at one point in my life. And no, it wasn't my recent ex. It was a crush I had in high school. But it wasn't just a crush, he was my best friend. And, like... I don't know. My first, like, real crush. Here, you know what? Let's do actual story time. What are we doing? What are we doing? I still need to set up my stream deck. Alright, there we go. You see nothing! Surprise, we're here! Deja vu! So, anyways, there was this guy. We're gonna call him Mo. Sage! Y'all know this story? Well, maybe. Anyways, so I met Mo in 6th grade, so in middle school actually. And how we met is, this is gonna be a long one, but it'll be fine. We have Final Fantasy music to accompany us. We met because we were in gym class together and he kicked the shit out of a soccer ball and it hit me right in my cooch. And it hurt so bad. It hurt so bad. And he came over and he was like, oh my god, are you okay? I hit that so hard. And I was like, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to have babies anymore. And he started laughing really, really hard. And then like, it was just, we're friends, you know? And then, very effective. Critical hit for sure. And so we ended up finding out that we lived in like kind of the same neighborhood. The neighborhood I grew up in, it was like one neighborhood, and then there was another neighborhood, and then there was another neighborhood, and another neighborhood. And then across from all of that, there was another neighborhood. So there was like a bunch of different, like it was all a whole thing. And so we found out that we basically lived in the same neighborhood, just different parts of it. And there was like this local park where all the like skater boys used to hang out with. And let me tell you, that was my type. So I would like go over there and hang out with him, and it was like right across the street from his house. And I don't really know how it happened. Oh, no, I do. Okay, so he had 2 brothers, right? And there was one day that we were all hanging out in his basement playing video games. I think we were playing Guitar Hero, because like I really was good at Guitar Hero. And so come here. Whoop! Wait. She's a little bit chunkier than the other girl. I can't do that. Sorry, Cal. She's so mad. She's gonna get mad and get the zoomies. You want to get up here too? Come on. We can all have story time. Yes. We get both cats. See? They sisters. You've never seen both of them at the same time. That's great. That's what anyway. So Uniboob. Don't get up on the keyboard, please. I will be upsetty spaghetti. That's another shirt I should make, or merch, is upsetty spaghetti. Just be a sad bowl of spaghetti. That'd be great. Coming up with ideas. We're gonna make merch this year. So if you can think of a catchphrase I say that you'd like to have on a mug or a shirt or something, let me know. Anyway, so we were hanging out with him and his brothers, and at one point we were trying to like talk about something that was like for our ears only. I can't even remember what it was. It wasn't even something like flirtatious or anything of that sort. It was just like not meant for his younger brothers. And so we like put like a blanket over us or whatever, and we were like talking, and his brother just comes up and like basically like now kiss, but like couldn't see our faces or anything because we were under like covers, and it like actually worked, and like we like ended up kissing or whatever, and it was like, oh the Berendindias! Welcome in. How are you today? You came in at a legendary story of my first ever crush in high school. Everybody go follow Brendan. He is the reason that I stream. He's one of them. He's one of the main inspirations of why I streameth. So go give him follows. Go share love. Go tell him he's amazing and has cool hair, because it's true. How many cats do you have? I have 2. Dos aquis. Yes. Oh, I wasn't expecting you to be right there. Her head was down last I looked. She's like, I want to make out with you, Mom. Let's
Sussy Panda
go!
365
Goated
gifted the Brendan
sub to
Diaz a
the Brendan
subscription. Sussy
Diaz.
Panda
Thank you so much, Sussy. I
365 gifted a
appreciate
tier
you.
1 sub to the Brendan Diaz. They have
The
given
Brendan Diaz. All
227
right,
gift
babes.
subs in the channel.
We're gonna continue. Anyway, so I don't remember why, but we ended up fighting at some point, and he ended up oh. So we started dating, and then I'm not gonna lie to you, I broke up with him, and I was in middle school, okay? So do not judge me on this. It's childish, and I wouldn't do it to this day. But like, he had a pimple right next to his mouth, and I was gonna have to kiss it after school, and I didn't want to have to kiss him after school with a pimple mouth. So I broke up with him because I had this like anxiety, like I kept playing in my head. Do you know that episode of the Amanda Show where she like has a giant boil or a pimple or something like that, and she like ends up talking to it, like she tries to pop it or something, and it's like, no, you can't pop me, I'm alive. And she ends up like befriending her pimple, and then it like pops at the end or something. Like, I don't even remember. Yeah, what if it pops in your mouth? Exactly. Thank you for sharing my anxieties around these things, Sage. I appreciate you very, very much. Yes, juicy dating story. Epic juicy dating story. Just for you, Brendan Diaz. So then I break up, whatever. He's upsetty. I get it. You know, who wouldn't be? I think it was both of our first breakups. And that's not true. It was not my first breakup, because my first kiss was somebody else. Okay, ma'am. I'm gonna scoot you back just a little bit because you're gonna distract me and I'm gonna forget where I'm going with the story, and it's gonna be never ending. So then, fast forward, we are maybe in like 8th grade, because that all happened like 6th grade or something like that, and we got close again. We were like friends and everything, and I go to basically help him watch his brothers one night because his parents were going out on like a date, or like they had some soiree thing. I don't know. His dad was like a cop and his mom was a part of like some government branch or something. I don't actually know what his mom did, but I think it was something like that. Do not mess with the cords. And so they were going out and I helped watch his brothers. And his brothers were like we were, again, all playing Guitar Hero. There was like so many versions of Guitar Hero. Okay, I played every single one of them. I was a master at all of them. Not really. Compared to the people that play that stuff now, could never be me. I'm sure with enough practice it could be, but still. And I ended up developing another crush on him. And so I was like thinking about, you know, like telling him or whatever. And I finally like get up the gall, right? When I'm like helping him watch his brothers, and I'm like, I had a lot of fun with you tonight, and like, I know we already like, you know, did our thing or whatever, but I'm just saying, you know, it'd be nice if we could like pick that up where we left off. And he's like, I'm actually dating this other girl. Who? And I was like, who? Who are you dating? Like, what? Like, I wasn't acting like that necessarily, but I'm just like sitting there like thinking to myself, like, you just flirted with me all night. Like, we were just hanging out all night, flirting. I was catching the vibe. I thought you were catching the vibe. And now you're dating somebody? Why would you basically, like, I was over there till like 2 a.m. because my parents trusted him. Like, they all like met each other and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And to come out with that, I was like, what even? What even? And then, so fast forward, we're still friends. He asks me advice about her. And then I'm troubled. I have a dilemma. I could, on one hand, be like sabotagey, right? Like I could be like, let me tell him the wrong things to do to like fuck up his relationship, and like then he's on mine. On the other hand, I give him actual good advice. Maybe it doesn't work out, maybe it does. Like there's another spin-off right there, like don't know. Right? So I decided that I was a good person and I didn't sabotage. I in fact helped him keep this girl for, I think, 8 months or something like that. I was assisting him the entire 8 months, right? Yeah, we rode the bus together, like next to each other every day from school, every single day. And at one point, I couldn't contain how I felt anymore. And we had, I don't remember what happened. I think it was the night that he came over, and we used to lay in front, like I had a driveway, but like my driveway was one of those really steep driveways that like no one else wants to like go up. So we would like lay upside down and just like look at the stars sometimes after like we would hang out all day or whatever. And so we were just like laying there, and I was like sighing a lot or whatever, and he's like, "What is wrong with you today?" And I was like, "I just can't." I was like, "I don't know. I feel. I just don't know if I can like hold stuff in any longer." And he's like, "What are you holding in?" And I was like, "I can't even talk about it." And he's like, "You talk to me about everything. Like you have to like get it out." And I'm like, "I know I shouldn't say this, and I don't know how to say it, but I was like, I think I might actually be in love with you. Like, I think I might actually be in love with you." And I immediately wanted to be like, you know, like just And he was like, he goes, he just kind of like stared off into literal space for a second, and he's like, "I wish I could tell you how I feel." And I was like, "What?" Like, I'm just laying there, but I'm like, what does that even mean? What does that even mean? What the fuck does that even mean? I wish I could tell you how I feel. And I'm just like, "Oh, okay." And he's like, "Yeah, I'm really sorry. You guys sounded like Eric and Donna from that '70s show. Do you not know who I'm talking about? You went to high school with us. I know, you must know, because it happened. It was all throughout, like middle school, high school, all of it. All of it. I was like in love with this boy. I was very much in love with him. I thought our parents knew each other. We knew each other's parents. We were friendly with them. They would ask us stuff about life, and like they were like it was all like a thing, right? Like it was like set up for like it happening. And then one day, I got a boyfriend. One day, like, I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm getting ahead of myself. I got excited from what Sage said. I believe I do, but I'm not 100%. It rhymes with Mo Schmutzmer. Oh, I love it. I love it here so much. Anyway, I feel like I'm in like middle school creating code names for people, trying to pass notes in class or something. I was never good at that. Bo Burnham. Yeah, it was Bo Burnham. No. He would know who it is. He's gotta know who it is. He was on the soccer team. He played soccer. And can you please get down from there, ma'am? I'm gonna start, you know what? Y'all's acting up. And by y'all's, I mean Calcifer. So anyway, he can't answer me. I let it go. I'm like, I'm not gonna press on with this. It's fine. It's chills, whatever. And then, sorry, this is like one of the oldest stories I have, so I have to like really dig deep to remember like the details and what happens next. I need to write this one down, if anything. Dude, I'll put it this way. There was one point I wrote this boy a poem. I wrote him a poem. I let him read it. I was such a cringe human being. I let him read my diary. Yes, I had a diary. Yes, I wrote about him in said diary. And then years later, let him read it. And it was super cringe. And I don't know why I did that. And then, So anyways, he's dating this girl. Her name, I'm just gonna say it because it's such a fucking weird name. Her name was Yadira. That was her name. No hate. No hate, but also very low-key hate because that was our thing. It became our thing. I don't know. So towards the end of their relationship, I, word vomited that I thought that I was in love with him and everything, and he never told me how he felt. And then one day he's like texting me about problems that he's having with Yadira. And I was like, well, you already know how I feel, so I don't know that I can help you any further. Well, like a week goes by or something like that. They break up. And I'm like, pick me. and so anyways, we're getting all flirty, hanging out a lot again and all this other stuff. And I'm supposed to go over to his house one day, and he texts me and he's like, hey, I'm gonna have to cancel today. I don't remember what he said. He had to do something or had soccer practice or something like that. And I was like, okay, no big deal. And then the day after that, he avoids me at school. And then the next day, I'm like, all right, we need to talk. Good early, 4:25 a.m. Monday morning. Hey, how are you, Samibo? Hello, Nad! Welcome in. How are you today? I'm doing wonderfully. You caught us in the middle of a story time where I'm talking about my first ever well, that's not my first ever crush, just my first ever like legit crush or possibly first love. I'm not really sure. This day and age, I'm not sure that I would classify it as a first love or just a teenage love. You know what I mean? I was doing it fantastic until my R. I assume you hit enter at the wrong time. I'm not sure what an R is. But I hope... oh, maybe your alarm? But welcome in. And I hope you have a good day, too. I hope it goes well for you. There's different types and levels of love. Yeah, I think he was my first love is the thing. So, anyways, I end up... confronting him. And I'm like, why have you been avoiding me? And he goes, well, I have a girlfriend. Who is it now? Oh. Okay. All right, I'll go home. No, it's okay. You don't have to. No, I'll go home. All right, have a good day. Right? I leave. I was heartbroken. I like, side queer! Welcome in. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Pie cost? No. I do not know pie cost. So then, that all happens. I stopped talking to him for a little while. In fact, I was kind of like befriending his little brother because he was in our high school at that point. And so like, even though we were juniors, I think we were juniors and he was a freshman. And I was sitting on the bus with him one day. Fun fact. I was so mad at him. We were coming home from school, and at school I had a home ec class, and we had to make like our favorite meal, and like that was like, I don't know, we just had like a goof day or whatever because there was a substitute, so we just made our favorite meal. And I had like a slab of bacon, like I had like leftover, and I don't know why, but I was just like, hit Mo in the face with this slab of bacon. So I took like a slice out and I smacked him in the face with it. I was like, did that hurt? And he's like, he was pissed. He was like pissed at me, and I'm just like, good, fuck him, because fuck you for that. You know what you did. He like led me on and everything. So anyways, then him and that girl break up, right? And I'm like, don't even. And then he like slides in next to me on the bus one day. Like his brother's not there or something, and he slides in on the bus, and I'm like facing out the window like I don't want to talk to you. And he comes in with his finger and he just like starts acting like he's gonna pick my nose. And I'm like, stop. And he just keeps doing it over and over again, and I just start laughing. I broke. I couldn't handle it. I couldn't hold my mad anymore. I just started laughing. And I was like, what do you want? And he's like, I made you laugh. And I was like, so? And he's like, so you have to forgive me now. And I'm like, why? Just because you're single now? Now you want to talk to me again? Now you want to be cool, flirty, and all this other stuff? And he's like, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to lead you on. I didn't mean to do that to you, and like blah blah blah. And I'm like, all right, you're fine. We're cool. So anyways, we start hanging out again. And again, like I'm in love with this boy. Like he is my forever, like high school sweetheart. Like let's do it. And I don't know how long things go on. I think we kiss again at one point. And again, I'm in a relationship. Not like directly after we kissed. This was like maybe like 2-3 days after. And I'm like, I'm done. And then I found out that it was this girl, Yadira, that he had dated before. And she's blowing up I think it was MySpace at the time or something. I don't know. I think I was still like transitioning from MySpace to Facebook or something. And she's like blowing up my DMs, and she's like calling me like all these names because she thought that I was like breaking them up and that I was the reason that they broke up in the first place. And I was like, girl, you have it so twisted. I actually helped your relationship the first round. Like I helped that stuff. And I'm done at this point because I have been nothing but good to this guy, right? And she ended up like apologizing, and we were cool, but we would like kind of hate each other online or whatever. And because we just had like this weird relationship at that point, but like it was chill. So then I get a boyfriend whose name was also Mo. Goodness. And I had a thing for like a lot of people named Mo at the time. And so I start dating this guy, and it was a weird relationship. I ended up losing my V card to this guy. If you really want to know, I don't care. I was a junior going into senior year, because I think it was in the summer. And so me and him dated, and then the other Mo that I was friends with before, him and Yadira broke up. We were friends, but like at that point, like I was like, I can't. Like I can't. Plus I'm also dating somebody else, so like not even interested. And I told him that I had like lost my V card to this Mo's Mo problems. So I told him, like, I was like, okay, you know what? Yeah, I lost my V card to him or whatever. And then next thing you know, we hang out again, and he's like, I lost my V card too. I lost it to some random girl I've never heard of before that were like, I don't know where he's meeting these people. I don't know where the heck they're from. And like not even from a school nearby us or anything. I'm like, do you just go to random skate parks and just like be like, yep, that's one, and the next week it'll be that one at that skate park, and then that next week it'll be that one at that skate park. I was like, what is going on? So he's like telling me all this stuff, and he's like, he might have been lying, because tell me why. He goes, yeah, you know, I was really nervous at the start of it and everything, and I was like really worried that she was gonna think that I was like too small and like all this other stuff, but she said that I was perfect, and that I was like huge, and she like, I didn't even have to like ask her about it or anything. She just like, I just dropped, and she was like, oh my god. And I was just like, I bet she was. I bet she was, and I bet you lasted so long. I was just like, yeah. You one-upped me there, buddy. Buddy old pal. And then, after high school, we were friends on Facebook, and my parents at the time, like late high school, early 20s, my parents were like on the brink of divorce, like on the brink of it. So I was really going through it, and I had also just been diagnosed, well, I had been diagnosed for a little while, but it was really starting to show heavily on the depression side. So I was kind of like using Facebook as a diary, which I highly recommend not doing. And I was kind of just putting all my sorrows out there. And he messaged me at one point, and he goes, "Why are you so depressed all the time? What do you even have to be depressed about?" And I just was like, "Are you serious? You haven't talked to me or like known me in years, and now you just want to stop by at random and try to make me feel bad about myself?" And it dawned on me later on in life that it was manipulation throughout that entire time. And likely what the depression comment was that he was trying to like slide in the DMs and thought that by diminishing my value in self that he would add, like, basically, if I like you, this was what I think his thinking was. If I like you and I think you're prettier than me or better than me or more successful than me or whatever it may be that you're comparing, we're like this, right? But if I tear you down, it gets to be like this. And now look, we're at the same level, and now we can date. Oh, and it looks so happy and healthy and precious. But no, I'm gonna keep tearing you down, and now I'm above you and I can control you, and now you're mine. I'm not falling for it. I'm not falling for it. So, yeah, that's the story of the first guy that I ever loved. And probably has a lot to do with daddy issues. Because I was very much addicted to that kind of emotionally unavailable man for a very, very, very long time. So that's cool. But hopefully, my dumbass has broken the cycle at this point, because I swear to God, if I have to date another guy and it ends up being like another manipulation or another like controlling type situation or jealousy or just unhealed bullshit, I might kill him. I might kill him. I might do it. I might just have to. I'm tired of it. And the crazy thing is I think of all the like things that I've been through when it comes to the dating world. And I've been through so much, but then I'm still so proud of myself because I still look at it and I'm hopeful. I still look at relationships and I'm hopeful. I go through spurts where I'm like, fuck men, fuck relationships, fuck this. And then I calm down, like I get over the initial reaction, right? And then at that point I'm like, all right, I'm good. Love still exists. Everything's fine. Straight up fabrications? Possibly, maybe. Probably, knowing the character now. Well, the bright side is at least you told him how you felt. A lot of us don't. I have had a lot of balls in that department, that's for sure. But I've also been forced into that a few times. So that's been fun. But that's a story that I don't know if I'm gonna tell. So.
Have you ever had a dream that you can know?
But yeah, that's my story, and I'll stick it to it. It's one thing to be like, hey, I've noticed you've been down lately, what's up? Not, why the fuck are you so depressed? Yeah, he literally, the way he went about all of it was very shameful. Like I was supposed to feel very bad about myself. And I did for a really long time. I felt like once he said that, he meant so much to me as a friend, as like even to that point, I still cared so much about his opinion. So to hear that from somebody that I cared so much about, that was like one of the worst jabs, period, to this day, period. And I think about him all the time because like I genuinely like had a lot of fun with him and he was a good friend. But obviously when it came to the other things, not healed. But I also know like his parents ended up getting divorced, and maybe it was like something that happened around that, because it was around then that he started to change and be more manipulative and things like that. So I don't know. Things change people. And I think that's also when he made the comment about me being depressed, is when he said something like when his parents were going through all that. Because I'm sure what he was doing was kind of projecting and was like shitty at me because, or not shitty at me, but like mad at himself because he didn't feel that he could air it out. Which I get it, as like men, I get the pressure of not talking about stuff like that. But I think it was a lot of projecting and being angry with himself and projecting that anger onto me because I was open about my depression. And I know he's still out there, but I hope he's worked through it, and I hope he's a better person to this day. You know, I hope he's like sat with himself and done the work. And that's why it's important. That's why people say like you really need to love yourself before you can love somebody else, because if you don't sit there and do the work and like heal the parts that people have hurt in you, then you're not going to be able to like go into the next relationship with open arms, with open eyes, with like an open heart, and you're going to have these biases that are going to stop you from truly ever letting that person in. And I understand that now because I feel like that's what happened in my previous relationship from both ends. So, silver linings, lessons were learned. Good job, higher being, for figuring out that I would like come to this conclusion. Yay, learning. Why does it have to be through pain? You know? But it's fine. Make sure you feed him to pigs after. Well, his dad's already a cop, so I guess I could do that. I just got a notification from that app, Unholy. I might need to talk to you after stream. I'm not sure what's going on. I hope it's not from like stream type stuff. I guess, do I just hit scan now? I don't know what to do. Can I like close it and deal with it later? I'm just gonna close it and deal with it later. Make sure, oh, I was like, sorry if it was a boring story. I probably wasn't very good at sharing it because, like I said, I haven't really sat there and thought about that in a while. Like, even when I saw it on my notes, I was like, maybe I shouldn't add that one. That's why I said 18 instead of like 19. I probably could have gotten into, but that one's like, you know what? I'm feeling froggy today. If you're in chat, pick a number and I'll tell a story. My daughter was sacrificed. I don't remember. Oh. Got some popsicles. My daughter was sacrificed herself for the man she loved. I'm sorry. I don't remember Yang's voice. What was Yang's voice? I can't do pi. I don't have 3.14159265358 some other numbers. Maybe a triangle in there. Yeah, I actually don't think I know who this guy is. I'm about to literally Facebook message you the name because it's making me mad. You have to know who it is. There's no way you don't. There's no way you don't. You just might not have known because he was, again, manipulative, so you might not have known. There, I sent it to you. Either way, thank you for sharing. No problem. Jay Hurst says 7. Alright, we'll start with 7. It's 1 through 20. I could do 6 then 9. Ah. Oh, okay, thank you. I thought someone put a different number for a second. I was like, oh, I don't want to tell that one. Oh, 7's one of my favorites. Should we just do a story time? Should we just do a bunch of story time? Let me get through this, and then we'll just do a story time. We got like an hour left of stream anyway. Yeah. What was Yang's voice? Oh, he's Italian. Spaghetti and the meatballs. I'm sorry for your loss. I am Yang of Fabul. I have to do this when I talk. British. This is so hard. How do people do this? Like, how do people voice act? Tea and crumpets. I'm the prodigy of Mystia. It's getting a little bit Australian. I'm just gonna read at this point. I'm the prodigy of Mystia. My name's Palum. My brain can't do it. Feel free to ignore my twin brother. I am Porum. I can't believe you fell for Baron's lies. Because I almost did. I can't believe you've done this. Palum, apologize. No, he is right. Please forgive my actions. It's kind of Boratish. Well, first things first, we have to find Sid. Sneaking into my basement won't be easy. I have to do it. What is these? This is the Baron key. Of course, they must have given it to you when they gave you the command of those guards. With this key, we should be able to enter the castle and find Sid. We obtain the Baron key. So do you know him, Sage? I need to know if you know. I don't actually know. You don't? You really don't? I probably have to see his face, to be honest. I hardly remember anyone from school, especially if I had. We all need to know at this point if you know who this is. Like, we all need to know so you can verify. Okay, hold on. I've got this. I think I have a picture of him. I don't want to put him on blast on fucking Twitch, though. Hold on. It's gotta be senior goodbyes. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. I know he's on here. I know I took a picture with him. Yep. Oh my gosh. Alright. Alright, you know what? Don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody, guys. You wanna see the guy? The guy in question? Also, you wanna see me in high school? This was senior year. This one's me. That one's me right there. That's him. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Not a very good picture, but you see it, right? Do you remember? No one's gonna know. No one's gonna know. No one's gonna know. It's just me and you here. I look so, like, different. Like, hold up. Look at how different I look. Lil Samibo. Little baby Samibo. Here, we'll give you one in color. I had funky colored hair. Aw, dang. I almost dated that guy. I had a big crush on that guy. Um, Here, let's do this one. I'm making a funny face. I like it. I can't, because I can't crop the other person out. Hold on. This is important. You have to know what I look like. You need to know my lore. Shit. I have, like, really poopy there. She probably wouldn't care if she was in this anyways. Okay. Disregard my smile. It's a poopy smile. I had to train my upper lip not to disappear. But yeah, that's me in high school. In color. I had a nose, I promise. Hench! Hench! Hello! Welcome in! Thank you for the raid. Did the raid message not go off? I did not see a raid thing go off, but I also had the phone, like, right in the camera, so that's on me. But hello! Welcome in! How are you? What were you playing? Oh, you were playing the remastered Oblivion. Nice! We raid into high school pics? Yeah, I just told a story about my first ever, like teenage love, you know what I mean? So that's fun. But hello everybody, my name is Amiibo. You can call me Sam or Sammy, if that's easier for you. I normally do a bunch of different, like I do variety of games. I try to focus on either story-rich or series runs. Excuse me. So right now we're actually playing the entirety of all of Final Fantasy. So if you like Final Fantasy games, you've come to the right place at the right time. Kind of. We've decided to do a story time. I've asked chat a bunch to name numbers 1 through 20, and I will tell a story based off of the number and the little thing I have in my phone. But hello, Killer Sauce! Welcome in! How are you? How's your day going? Story time, huh? Yeah, I got lots of stories. But they're not like made up, they're like actual things that happen in my life. And a lot of them are embarrassing and cringe. Like, this one's not cringe. This is actually like one of my favorite stories to tell ever. So this is number 7. I think Jay Her chose this one. So in high school, I don't know if you guys remember, but there was this thing called I-step testing, right? And it was like one of those serious tests, like it was like kind of like an aptitude test basically. So like the whole school would be quiet, like you couldn't be loud in the hallways or anything during the time. So I was in this class because I didn't pass I-step the year before. So I was in a remedial math class. It was just the math section. I never learned, like, geometry. I could not understand geometry. Could not do it. Could never be a carpenter. Not for me. I copied off of a kid that sat next to me that had a crush on me throughout all of high school. But he was weird about it, so I didn't feel bad about doing that. He was, like, really creepy, and he was creepy after high school, too. Anyways, I was also a student assistant for a teacher whose name was Mr. Dick. Yes, there was a lot of jokes about it. And, anyway, he basically gave me a stack of hall passes so I could get out of my, I had 2 study halls. Because I had already passed, like I had all the credits that I needed, so they just threw me into another study hall. And, so I would go be like a student assistant, except I never would. I would just like leave school early. And he had them pre-signed. And so one day I'm sitting in this remedial class with my friends, and since none of us had to do I-step testing, we were like, what if we played a school-wide hide and seek? And I was like, you know, I think I could do that. Mind you, this is freshman year of high school. So in the school that I ended up going to, it was 2 middle schools, and they basically combined them, and that was our high school. And so half the people there, I had no idea who the hell they were. A hall pass with a teacher, it wasn't like that. Trust that it was not like that. Oh boy, no. Ironically, he got fired for being inappropriate with the kid, though, so who knows. Anyway, so our teacher in the remedial class was a guy
Where did that go? I swear lotion just like plopped out of there and I don't know where it went, and I swear there it goes. I was like, I swear I'm gonna like stand up and there's gonna be what looks like a cum stain like somewhere on like my boob or something. Son of a bitch. It's like, no, not right now. God damn it, stop. Never mind, don't put on lotion in the middle of a stream. Great, awesome, fantastic. Anyway, I'm so sorry, Lord. Please forgive me. I can't even focus now. I'm so thrown off. I have this stack of hall passes. The teacher that we had in this remedial class actually used to go to the high school that we were at, and he was a substitute teacher, and he was really, really young, and he didn't give a single fuck. He used to play Quake with all of the kids on the computer, and no one knew what his username was except me and like 3 other girls. And we would just like sit there in class like after we were all done with our remedial stuff, and he would just sit on the PC and just like fucking nab everybody. And I would be in other classes knowing it was him, and they were like getting like wrecked, and I was just like, it was just really funny to know and not be able to like tell anybody that it was him. It was absolutely hilarious. How big was the school? My high school was like, I don't know how many kids it was, but it was, oh my goodness. Sage, do you have any idea? It was a lot. Like, if I had to guess, like 300, maybe a little over 300. And I put out on my Facebook, I went home after we had that conversation about hide and seek, and I put out on my Facebook something about if you really like hide and seek and would be willing to play it during school, like this status or something. And then I hand messaged every single person that liked it. And I told them to meet me in the common area, which was kind of like where seniors would eat their lunch and stuff. I was like, meet me in the common area at this time. And it was in the middle of the school day. It was like not like, it was like during passing period, nothing out of the blue. And I would slip people hall passes because they were already signed by the teacher. So like all they had to do was write in their name and boom, it was right there. So I like handed them out, and then I said like what day it was going to be on another Facebook status, and people in the high school like shared it and stuff. And then the day of, I had a list of rules. I don't remember how many rules. I think it was like 5 or something like that. But the top rule was if you saw the principal, you were supposed to yell his name and then run the other direction. I think the second rule was you had to be in teams. And the third rule is that the common area was the base, right? 500-ish? Yeah, okay. Well, there you go. It was about 500-ish. And so I'm like, you know, me and my best friend, we're going down. Obviously, we're going to be in teams. And we're going down to like the common area. And I'm looking at her and I'm like, there's probably not going to be anybody show up. We're probably not going to be able to do teams. Like, this is going to be like a no-show. I get down to where the commons are. There's at least 20 people, if not 30. And I don't know majority of them. And I was just like, what the fuck? And there was like freshmen, there was juniors. I don't think there was any seniors. There was sophomores, like there was like people of all different grades. And I'm like, oh my God. And so I'm like, all right, everybody gather around. I'm like, I'm going to read to you the rules. This is important. And I read the rules. And before everyone broke apart, I made sure that they knew the number 1 rule was if you saw the principal, you scatter. Now I'm going to pause the story here for a second and point out one really important detail. There was this girl, I'm going to call her Dumb Bitch Sam. Not me, different Dumb Bitch Sam. She decided to wear a dress and heels. Keep that in mind. Anyway, so we're playing hide and seek. It's about like the 4th or 5th round at this point. And me and my friend, we had this over by the gymnasium. There was like one elevator that would lead up to the freshman hallway because the freshman hallway was separate from everyone else's. It was a way to prevent bullying, I think. And like all the classes for freshmen were up there. So we're like going up, or no, we're going down the elevator to get back to like what would be the base. And as soon as we end up in the like on the other side of the elevator, like when it lands or whatever the heck, you can see through the cafeteria. The commons are here, the cafeteria is here. You can see through it because it's made out of glass. And on the other end, I see the principal. We're gonna call him Johnson. And so I see him and I yell at the top of my, well, like I'm like kind of halfway out the elevator at this point, like almost to the commons. And I yell, Johnson! And I book it back to the elevator with my friend. We try to get in as many people as we can. And we have like a decent amount of people in there. And I look and we're trying to get like everybody. And there's like 2 or 3 people left. And then finally there's one person left. And of course it's fucking dumb bitch Sam in her dress and high heels trying to run, trips and falls. And her heel is like now off on the floor. And I'm like, we gotta go, man. This is with or without you. And you're choosing without. You were dumb bitch Sam. You wore heels. This is what you get. So I hit the button, we go up, we all scatter to different directions and our partners and stuff. Me and I think it was like 3 other girls, so it was like the 4 of us. We ended up seeing our remedial teacher walking the hallways because he knew about the whole thing and he thought it was a great idea. So he sees us and he's like, are you guys good? Like, what's going on? And we're like, we got found out. And he's like, we're going to the roof. So we book it up to the roof and we hang out for a minute. And then we go back down, and then we go back to class, and everything's fine. Everything's normal. We just act like everything's chill the whole rest of the time. Well, I find out later on, like school ends, and I used to go to like youth group every Wednesday with my my friend Michelle. And Michelle, she calls me and she's like, dude, do you even know what happened? And I'm like, no, what happened? And she's like, I almost got suspended. And I'm like, what? And she's like, yeah, all the people that they got them up into one room. One room. Mind you, during this story, half of these people do not know me. Like, they know my name because Facebook, obviously now. But they don't know me. They've never met me. Different schools. And so she's like, yeah, the principal threatened that if we didn't say who orchestrated this whole thing, like who came up with it, then we would get suspended or expelled. And I'm like, do you know if anyone said anything? And she's like, well, I know me and like the people that I saw, we all agreed that we weren't going to say anything, but he already had a couple, like 5 people in the room. And I'm like, shit. So I go to school the next day and I'm like, I'm on edge all day. I'm like, oh my God, he's going to like first period, I'm like, he's going to come into class and he's going to expel me. He's going to know. He's going to know. I get all the way through the day. Nothing. Nothing all week. Nobody told. Everybody on Facebook is talking about it. Everybody's like, oh my God, were you a part of the hide and seek thing? Were you guys there for hide and seek? I felt like such a fucking baller. I was like, these people didn't fold on me. They didn't fold on me. They didn't know me and they didn't fold on me. Shit was crazy. It's whack. Never in my life have I met a bunch of strangers and then be like, yeah, no, we're all down for the streets for sure, for sure. Also, I just realized I need to change this to just chatting. I probably need to focus on the game more. That's my bad, yo. Wait, there's a Mr. Dick and a Principal Johnson? Apparently I just have, like, penis on the brain or something. I don't know, because the Mr. Dick one was legit, but the Johnson one was definitely, like, a, it was more of a fill-in, because it was a more unique name, and I feel like if I gave that one out, it could give out, like, my school and everything that I went to. So figured I'd probably keep that one a little more suspicious. Or less suspicious? I'm not really sure. Alright, let me find out what the next number was. I'm gonna go to the bathroom during this ad break, though. I need a urination station. Alright, 4 from Kenshin. Oh, I was a bad kid. Oh, man. Oh, man. Alright. Alright. There's another fun school one. This one's wild. So the next one's gonna be about the time that I skipped school and my mom got fired. That's the title of it. But we are about to go on an ad break. I'm not gonna tell the story until we get back from it. I'm gonna go use the restroom. We're gonna smoke, hang out for a minute. I'm gonna read your comments, and then we'll get back to the storytelling when I'm done. 10 out of 10 hook. Thank you. It triggers the memory, I'll tell you what. I'm locked in already, but alright. I'll be right back. The ad should start any second. I hope that you go take care of yourself in this little ad break, and yeah, go get a snack, water, whatever you gotta do. I was too much of a loser to have fun in school? Bruh. I had fun. I don't know. I had fun. Also, welcome in Martins! I don't know if that made an effect or not, but I'm gonna go urinate now. Take care of yourself in this little break. I'll be back to smoke with you in a second. I just need to pee. I'm gonna save this game really quick. And oh wait, hold on. There we go. I know you can't see what I'm doing. I'm just trying to get out and save it. Tab. Save. Yes. Close. Close that. We're gonna open Spotify and listen to more of this. I hate starting in the middle of a song. Can we not do that? Alright, now we're vibing, chilling. I have 27 seconds to smoke. Cheers, everybody! It keeps getting stuck, and I really need to clean out the entire thing, and I'm mad about it. I'm excited to tell you this story. Okay, last one. Welcome back, everyone! Alright. Epic tales continue. Epic tales indeed. Alright, so this is a story about the time I skipped school and my mom got fired. So, I used to skip school a lot, specifically French class, which is why I had to take it so many times. And what I would do is I would walk up to random people in the hallway and I would say A or B. And the trick was, there was some psychology behind it. The trick was, A was always go to class and B was always skip class, right? Or skip school or whatever. One of the two. I would change it up. And people typically, when given the first choice, we'll be like, okay, cool. But if they're given a second choice, they're like, ooh, I'm going to go for the second choice. They always think the second choice is going to be better. So 9 times out of 10, people would choose B. So it's kind of fixed. And so I skip school. I go home. Me and my friend were addicted to playing Borderlands. So we were sitting on the couch in the living room and smoking some Swedes. My mom already knew that I smoked weed, so that wasn't an issue. But anyways, so we're sitting there playing Borderlands. Her car's parked out front, and we're smoking, vibing, no big deal. And we hear something from the garage, and I'm like, "What is that?" And my friend's like, "Is that your mom, dude?" And I'm like, "There's no way. She comes home at 3, and it's only 1. There's no way that she would be home right now." Or I think it was like 10 a.m. or something like that. It was like a big difference. And so we just kind of stood there for a second. She's like, "What if it is though?" And I was like, "Well, I mean, even if it is, she's already seen your car out front by now, so she would probably know that we're in here, but I don't think that's her." And she's like, "All right." So we just keep playing. Next thing we know, like maybe like 2 seconds later, I'm afraid to even make a loud noise as loud as it was, but I gotta hold on to my camera so it doesn't break. She bolts in the fucking door. Like my mom was a bat out of hell. She just fucking like sprinted with it. She comes out. Me and my friend were like, we shot up from the noise and we're standing there. We hear the door like slam shut, and she's like yelling my name, like my full government name, the whole thing. And I'm like, oh shit. My best friend. So when you come in from the garage in my old house, you come in through the foyer is what we called it, washroom, whatever the heck. And then if you turn here, that's where the living room is, where we were hanging out. Can you stop with the blurry? Why are you doing this? So we were hanging out like right here. And there's a chair here. So my mom would enter right here. My friend pushes me in front of her, but I'm still behind the chair, but she pushes me in front of her like she's about to get her ass beat. Like, you are not her daughter. I'm gonna get my ass beat. What are we doing? You're sacrificing me. Stop doing that. So I'm like, we're like wrestling back and forth, and I'm in the front. And then my mom like lunges over the chair for my throat. I shit you not. She's like, "What are you doing home?" Yeah. And I'm like, I back up, and I'm like, "What are you doing home?" And she's like, "That wasn't the question." And I'm like, "Me and Allie skipped school." And she's like, "What are you fucking doing skipping school?" And I was like, I don't know, I'm stupid, I'm sorry." And she's like, and like she's like pacing back and forth, like mad, like just like pacing back and forth. Um, and I'm just sitting there, and I'm like, "Are you okay? Like, what's going on? Why are you home?" And she's like, "I got fired today." And I'm like, me and Allie both, like my best friend, we both look at each other and we're like, "Oh shit." And she's like, "Do you have weed in here?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And she's like, "Good, pack it. I need a bowl." And I'm like, "Okay." I haven't packed a bowl that motherfucking quick in my goddamn life. I said, "Okay, Barbara, I got you." And I hand her the bowl, and I'm like, "So spill the tea, Mom. Like, what's going on? What happened? Are you okay?" And she's like, "No, I'm not okay. I fucking got fired over some dumb shit. I was in a meeting, and it was like a staff meeting and everything, and we were talking about numbers, and they wanted to bring up somebody that she didn't get along with. I don't remember her name. And I just laughed because of her poor performance, and they fired me." And I was like, "Well, how hard did you laugh?" And she goes, I just went, "How could you even hear that?" And I was like, my mom was an overdramatic person, and she'll downplay it when she like knows she's in trouble. So I'm sure her was more like, "Ha!" Like I would not put it past her. I love her to death, but she was proudly petty. And so I'm like, "Okay, what can I do to calm her down?" And she's like chain smoking her cigarettes at that point. And then like we're smoking bowls, like I don't remember what all was said at this point. I think there was like a moment of silence almost. And then out of nowhere, she just like, she has her pack of cigarettes and she like chucks it on the ground and she goes, fuck. And I was like, what now? And she's like, I'm out of fucking cigarettes. And me and Allie, Allie has a license, and she's like, me and Sam can run and get you some cigarettes if you want. I don't have gas money, so if you have a couple extra bucks, I could, whatever. And Allie was also 18 at the time. I think I was 17, so I couldn't buy tobacco then. Like back then, it was the 18 thing. And so my mom's like, why don't you take my car? Just take my car. It's fine. I don't want to pay for gas. I have enough in my car. Take my car. Well, Allie's car, we called it Bakugan. It was like a 2006 Chevy Cavalier stick. And she was terrible at driving that. We got, the amount of car crashes we almost got into was crazy. But anyway, so she takes my mom's car. My mom's car is like this boat. Like, you remember like the old police cars from like the 90s? Like, they were really long looking. I think it was like possibly an Oldsmobile or something like that. Well, we take that to go to the Kroger. And next to the Kroger, there is a McDonald's right there. Like, here's Kroger. Then at the end of their parking lot, there is a McDonald's. So we go to the Kroger, we go in, we get the cigarettes, we're coming back out. And when we went into Kroger, we're teenagers, we were in the little motorized carts that you can get. And so I look at Allie and I'm like, we drove it out to our car, or my mom's car, and I see McDonald's in the horizon, and I'm like, do you think this thing would go all the way out to McDonald's? And she's like, oh my God, we should test it. And I go, should we drive it through the drive-through and see if we can, like, it'll register our weight as a car? And she's like, oh my God, yes. And so like we both fit inside this thing. Like, we both get in, and we literally, the funniest part is like the closest entrance would be here, but instead we drove this way so we could go into the drive-through the way that you're supposed to legally with this motorized shopping cart. And we get to the order box menu, silence. Mind you, we have no money because we spent it all on the cigarettes. My mom gave us because she knew the exact amount that it was needed for this pack of cigarettes. So we have $0. And so we are in the drive-thru at the box. There's silence. And a car pulls up behind us. You can audibly, that's a hard word to say, hear them laughing in their car, windows rolled up and everything. We turn around, I do one of these, and they rolled our window down and they're like, are you guys okay? And we were like, yeah, we're just trying to trigger the box. Could you pull up a little bit so they can take our order? And they're like, yeah, we got you. So they pull up a little bit, they trigger, they're still laughing. And they're like, welcome to McDonald's, how can we help you? And we're like, yeah, can we get 2 waters, please? Water is free. Water was free. And you can hear them being like, yeah, pull up to the second window. We pull up to the second window. The guy sticks his head out and he's like, and he just starts busting out laughing. He's like, no way. And he runs inside and grabs like a couple of the coworkers, and they're all sticking their heads out. And they're like, you did not get that all the way over here. And then one girl's like, did that trigger the box or whatever? And we're like, no, we had to get the people behind us to pull up. It was wild. And like good Samaritans, we returned the shopping cart. And that's the moral of this. No, that's actually not the end of the story. It gets more crazy. So then we're all like hyped up. We're like laughing our asses off. We get back in my mom's car. We're driving back home. There's construction on the way back home. Cool, we've driven in construction before, but not in my mom's boat. So I'm sitting passenger seat. Allie's driving. We're both laughing. Ha ha, hee hee. She clips the side mirror on one of those caution cones, the big barrel cones, and I'm like, the whole rest of the ride home, you hear that thing just flapping against the side of the car, and I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, dude, you're gonna have to drive slow. It's gonna leave a dent. She's like, just hold it. So then I start holding it. And I'm trying to stick my head out the window to see if it left a dent. Can't see anything. So I'm like, okay, maybe we're good. We get home. I am like shaking at this point. I'm like, she's already pissed off. She is so mad already about the skipping of school. She got fired. Like, there's no way we're getting out of this. I get home. I go inside. We give her the cigarettes first, you know. Gotta at least give the cigarettes first. And I'm like, Mom, I have something to tell you. And she's like, what now? And I'm like, so you know how we took your car out and Allie's not used to driving a giant boat? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, well, you know, see, the thing was there was the construction and we may or may not have clipped the side mirror on one of the cones. And she's like, how bad is it? And I'm like, pretty bad. And she's like, she like, I've never seen her smoke a cigarette so quick. It felt like one of those cartoons. It literally felt like one of those cartoons where it's just like, and she gets up, goes out to the garage to like assess the situation. She looks at it and she goes, oh, pops it right back in. Lickety split, no problem. And me and Allie look at each other and we're like, we thought we were gonna die. We just both start fucking laughing because we're like cry laughing because we legitimately thought we were going to die by my mom's hands at this point. And yeah, the whole rest of the day we just smoked. I calmed my mom down from having lost her job. And yeah, that's the fun story of how my mom lost her job on the day that I was skipping school. I survived. My mom never laid a hand on me, except for like spanking me, but her spanks were very laughable. Like, that woman, she would hurt the fuck out of a fly, don't get me wrong. She would beat anybody's ass that was not her family. Period. No problem. Let me read what you guys have said. It's 2 a.m., too early or too late for a 66 lap race. Do it. Do it. Who cares? What is sleep? Who cares about sleep? Good, pack me one. Exactly, literally. Proudly Petty would be a banger of a shirt. Merch? I feel like it has to be a catchphrase in order for it to be like my merch, though. I could start saying it more often, though. My first car was a 98 Cavalier, or 99 Cavalier. Why can't I read? That's crazy. Small world. Was it black? Did you name it Bakugan or other weirdly, like maybe some Yu-Gi-Oh reference? The old Crown Vic? Iconic. I think maybe. Yeah, actually, I think that was it. No, I think it was the Crown Vic. This sounds like a fucking movie. It felt like it. It really felt like it. That's one of my favorite stories to tell. It feels like I'm reliving it every time. Like I can literally see the look on my mom's face as she's like reaching to wring my neck. Like I was so terrified. I don't know how I did not pee my pants. I'm surprised that I did not urinate on myself. Like it was bad. Y'all confirmed a bunch of folks' biases about Americans at McDonald's that day. About us being cheap? All we bought was water, which was free, so I guess we are cheap. I know she inhaled that. Oh, she took a drag. She took a drag out of that thing. That was insanity. Like actual insanity. That's a good story. Thank you. Thank you. You guys chose it. My mom made me bleed. Are you oh, with spankings? Nah, that was my dad. My dad would make us do this thing where we had to go pick out the belt that he would whip us with. That was the worst part because you go for a skinny one and it's all focused in one little area. You go for a fat one and it just fucking hurts. So I'll go for the fat one every time. Because, like, what the fuck? Anyway, this is an insane amount of lore she's dropping. There's still more stories. We got time for at least another one, maybe two. Unless we want to squeeze in some Jackbox or something, we could do that. Maybe one more story and some Jackbox? A little bit? A wee bit? Maybe? Maybe? Or do you guys just want to keep doing stories? If that's how she reacted, that for sure was not the first time the mirror got knocked off. So she used to work on cars, specifically Oldsmobiles. And so that's why she was able to put it back together like no problem. Like she knew what to do. But she only knew like certain things. Like she wouldn't be able to like fix an engine or like something crazy like that. Just like cosmetic stuff. My mom gave me a nosebleed after throwing me on a hardwood floor. My mom wasn't that way, but my dad one time, here's like two of the like weirdest things that happened that were like punishments or whatever. So the lesser of the two, in my opinion, was we would get in trouble, which I forgot to turn on my lights, so this is a perfect excuse to turn on my lights. But when me and my sister would get in trouble and my dad was home, let's say we got in trouble at 10 a.m. My mom wouldn't get home until 3 p.m., right? We'd have to stand in a corner like this until my mom got home. You had to ask to go to the bathroom. You had to ask for water. You had to ask for food. I think it was just his way of saying, I don't want to babysit you guys. So that was pretty fucked. And then the worst of the two, in my opinion, like that shit was terrible, don't get me wrong. One time my legs gave out and he yelled at me for it. Another time, he used to do this thing. He dragged me up the stairs by solely my ear. It literally felt like it was going to get ripped off. I could go into like a lot of lore there, but that's like trauma dump lore, and I don't want to do that to y'all. Like, y'all don't need to hear about all that. So I'm not gonna do all that. If we connect on that level in a personal setting, then like we can, we can talk, but just know I've been through some stuffs. Where was I? I got whooped with an extension cord before. My dad also had a fucking ultimate that he would save for the big trouble moments. He called it the booty fire. Not that it had a name. Like, boomers are fucking wild, man. Absolutely wild. Sounds awesome. You got me hooked on Jackbox. Even when I suck, I have fun with you guys. Hell yeah. Where he just spanked my ass at rapid speed for a whole minute straight without stopping. Damn. Okay. That's a clap back to remember. I had to do it, Sage. My brain yelled it at me and I had to do it. Last time I was spanked, my mom broke a wood spoon over my butt and I laughed. Ooh, I laughed at my mom one time when she was spanking me. She came close to actually smacking me in the face that time. Yo, Arthur, welcome back. We're doing some story times, which led to some. My mom got fired from her. We just got done telling the story of how my mom got fired while I was skipping school, and I had to calm her down, basically. And, well, you'll have to watch the VOD to hear it. We are moving on to the next story, though. So the next one is 2 from Sage. Let's see. Hey, no way. Arthur Morgan? Yeah, you didn't know he's in here? Oh my god, you guys are picking good ones today. Oh, this is another favorite story. I wish I could read it how I wrote it out on Facebook, though, because I never do it justice when I try to retell it, but I can read it real fucking good. And I wrote that right after it happened, too, so it's perfect. So this is a story about how I lost my top at Holiday World. I probably should have named it like that. I probably should have named it, This is How I Got Banned from Holiday World. If you don't know, Holiday World is a theme park here in the States, and it's mostly water rides with some roller coasters. They're upgrading those slowly but surely. Anyway, so this was when I was dating Brad, so it's kind of recent. So it was for my birthday, and neither Brad or his son Elijah had ever been to Holiday World before. So I was like, I want to show you guys Holiday World. They have these things called water coasters. And the fun fact about Holiday World at that time, at least, was they had the longest water coaster in the world, or in the US. I don't remember which. It's either the US or the world. You can look it up. Anywhooser, we got there and we were standing in line for, so there was the wildebeest and the mammoth. We were in line for the wildebeest. The wildebeest is a four-seater and it's like one line, everybody, like you get everybody's feet wrapped around you. It's like really weird. I hate sitting in the back of my group because I'm like, some random dude's balls could be slamming against my back in this ride and I don't want to deal with that. Anyway, so if you've been lonely for a while, maybe go ride that. Not when there's kids present. Anyway, so we're in line for the wildebeest, and we're standing in line for like forever. Like it was June, so it was pretty packed. Like it's hot. So we were waiting for maybe like 2 hours or something like that, and we could see the end of the line. Like we could see the roller coaster or like the water coaster or whatever, like the seating area, and all of a sudden all the rides stop and we're like, what's going on? And apparently some girl fainted from being like overheated or dehydrated, one of the two. So everybody had to evacuate the line. So at this point we had like absolutely no time left. Like we had time for maybe one more ride before we had to like leave for the day. So we go to the mammoth, which was the next one back. So we walk over there. Now the mammoth, fun fact about the mammoth, it is a like 8 to 10 seater, I believe. It's like a giant circle and you can fit a bunch of people in there. So we're waiting in line, and of course, like right behind us, there's like these like really annoying kids aging from maybe like 6 to 12 or so. And like keep bumping into us and all this stuff, and I'm like getting really annoyed, and I just keep looking at Brad and I'm like, and he's like, I know, and I'm like, why aren't their parents around ever? And so like we go through the line, we get up to the point, you have to be weighed for this one, so it's gone by weight, and so however many people are on the raft depends on how much weight you guys equal up to. So they'll switch people in and out and things like that. So it was just the three of us, so naturally we were going to get seated with somebody. And of course it had to have been the entirety of that group of children. So we get in there, and due to weight distribution, me and Brad had to sit opposite of each other because we're the only adults. So he's sitting across from me, I'm sitting over here, and then Elijah's sitting next to me, and then there's like this 6-year-old girl, and then like her brother, another kid, and then I think a kid in between Elijah and Brad. So we're going up. I have a bikini on. I don't even remember which bikini it was. But we're going up this like long lever thing to like get us up to the first drop. And the little girl's like making conversation with me. I do not remember about what. And the first drop happens. My top flies up. And I am just like, oh my, no, it didn't fly up. That's not even, it unraveled. It untied itself. Apparently, I got little ones, okay? They're nothing to brag about here, but apparently the velocity of which we dropped and the amount of density in the girls bonked so hard that my entire top decided to untie itself, and I don't know. I don't know, to this day, I don't know how it happened. Casper was on that motherfucking ride. He was not friendly. Anyway, so my top's unhinged. It's like coming off of me, and I grab it, but this is one of those, like, the fucking drop happened. So like we're getting like flailed every which way, and like my arms are going all over the place. I'm supposed to be holding onto the raft, so I've got one hand over my top and the girls, and the other hand clinged on for dear motherfucking life on this raft, and we're like going all over the place, and like every bounce the top's like coming up more, and I'm like, good God, no. And I look over at Brad and he's laughing his ass off. I look over at Elijah and he's like trying not to look. And I look over like, and then I'm like looking over at all these other little kids, like, does anyone fucking notice me? And the little 6-year-old next to me is mortified. She has never seen boobs before in her life. She's just, and I'm like, oh dear Jesus. She is as much of in headlights as my boobs are at this point. So I'm like trying to figure out how the fuck it is I can try to tie this thing, or at least make it seem like it's tied by the time this ride is over, so I'm not a freaking pedophile. So we're like going all over the place. We finally get to a point where things have calmed down. We can see the raft in front of us at this point. So I'm like, oh my God, there's even more people that are gonna see my bazongas. So I'm like, I throw my hand back there quickly. I get like the first, like, you know, when you like swoop it and you go like that. That's what I had. And then another random drop happens and I bounce back and forth like this, and I almost hit my knee on my face, like on my nose. Like I almost got a bloody nose. And then right as we come to, we're coming out of a tunnel, and I quickly fucking tied it. I tied it, we come out, and I'm like, and Brad's laughing his ass off. And Elijah's still just over there like like avoiding eye contact like crazy. And all these other little kids are like looking at me at this point like, and I'm just like, get me the fuck off this ride. We leave the ride. I'm like shuffling. I'm trying to get out of that line as fast as I possibly can. Turns out, the Mammoth is one of those rides that takes pictures as you go through it. Brad goes, do you want to see what the picture looks like? I said, I swear to God, if you drag me into that booth right now, I'm leaving, and I'm leaving you here. I booked it out of there. He's laughing. He was laughing so hard. And then as we're like walking out, I'm like replaying it in my head over and over and over again. And I remember, you can see people on the ride while you're standing in line, like through certain loops and hoops and all this stuff. I look at Brad, I go, how funny would it be if we left that line and people were just like, woo! Like, that would have been crazy. And he's like, well, we're going to have to come back here next year. I'm like, I'm never showing my face here ever again. I actually kind of want to go back this year. We'll see what happens. I'll have to update you guys. But the last funny bit about that story, so we're like walking back to the car, and Brad looks over at Elijah and he's like, did you see anything? And Elijah's like, no, I didn't have my glasses on. I can barely see without my glasses. And we're like, oh, okay, no big deal, right? We get back to the car, we're driving back home, and we stop to get gas, and Elijah's reading in the back seat, and he's got like a manga on him. And Brad's like, how can you read? And how can you read without your glasses? And Elijah goes, oh, I can see perfectly fine without my glasses. And me and Brad just look at each other like, well, I literally, like, later on in the night when it was just me and him, I was like, well, I may have been your son's first ever boob. So that's cool. And like a bunch of fucking 6-year-olds, like, how crazy would it be if little Timmy got off that ride and was like, Mom, I saw a pair of boobies on that ride. That's my favorite ride. Like, I kept thinking about scenarios like that on my way home. Like, I'm like, the shame. I'm gonna have to walk down the middle of the freaking amusement park, and everyone's gonna just Shame. Shame. All because I have to have bazongas. I would have lent you a hand. Well, at one point, what part of the reason why I'm like, I was looking at Elijah is because I'm like, I at least know Elijah, and he's old enough to know what's the fuck's going on, so maybe he could help me tie it. Nah, fam, he was avoiding eye contact like a motherfucker. He said, no, ma'am, I want no part of this. I'm not getting in trouble by my father, but also, you know, just saying. I can't blame him, though. I probably would have been the exact same way. That little liar. I know, right? I bet you wish you had the photo now, don't you? I kind of do. I just want to know, like, if it caught anything. Because I feel like if it caught anything, it probably would have been me like this with my top, or it would have been me like with my knees up like this, trying to hold it on. You don't have bazongas. You just have nipples. I know, because when I pet your belly, I can feel them. And I'm like, oh, little nippy. You ever do that to your cat? No, just me? Or to your dog? Little nipple. But yes, I do wish I had the photo. I don't know that I would showcase it, though. When you said how I lost my top, I thought you meant you lost your shit on somebody. I wish that was the case. I really wish that was the case. My fit today is boring as hell. These are my work pants that I have from today. They're plain black. They have pockets in the butt, which is nice. I could put things in there and people could think I got much back. No Hank Hill ass no more. And then I got this Neverland shirt. It's like or Neverland. Why did I say it like that? Don't grow up. It's a trap. Cue trap music. But it's really fuzzy and it feels really soft and it's cozy and warm and I love it. Yeah, it has front pockets and they're deep. You can't even see my wrist, bro. And the butt pockets, still pretty deep. Can't see my wrist. It's crazy. Packing much back. Baby got back. I just had like an urge to throw this chair on my back and walk around like a turtle. I'm not going to do that because my back hurts, but just know that the thought was there and I wanted to. Thank you for the fit check, Arthur. Appreciate you. I'm so hungry. I can't wait to eat. All right, let's play some Jackbox though. Let's play some Jackbox. Hold on. I'm going to see. The last story that was requested was 14. And I can tell it pretty quickly, honestly. I went hiking with Brad one year to Tennessee, and we went out in the middle of like, it was like, I didn't know how long of a hike it was going to end up being. Sorry, I don't know what I'm doing really quick. I didn't know how long of a hike it was going to end up being. Turns out it was a part of like the Appalachian Trail. So we could have been on that motherfucker for a long ass time. And we were like maybe 10 miles in, like there was nobody around us at that point. And we saw this little baby black bear. And we both like froze in sight. And we were like shaking like really, really bad. I swear I almost peed my pants. Like I legitimately felt like I was gonna pee my pants. And it was it was maybe like ugh, I can't judge distance very well. It was maybe a quarter of a mile away from us. And Jackbox. It ended up going into this little ravine and we were like walking along this way and we lost sight of it at one point. So like the whole like rest of like the next like mile to mile and a half, we were like looking over our shoulders and trying to like figure out like if the mom was gonna come out, because normally if you see like a baby cub, there's a mama bear to go with it. But we didn't see a mama bear, but like I don't know if you've ever seen a bear or like a dangerous animal out in the wild and there's nothing keeping it from getting at you, it is a whole nother feeling. I know you might think that you'd want to pet it or like all this other stuff, but once you're there, like, I don't know, that was like the scariest, but also the most intriguing moment of my life altogether. Alright, if you want to play some Jackbox, or as we like to call it here, Jorkbox, go to jackbox.tv on your local smart device. We're going to play some Quiplash. And there'll be a 4-digit code that you need to put in. Why you do that? Here we go. YQXT. YQXT to play. YQXT. And if you want to hop in the Discord voice chat, please do so. Please do so now. Black bears are freaking goobers. Yeah, I've seen ones where they're like TikToks where they're sitting in like people's hot tubs and stuff and just chilling with people. Or like, oh hey, how are you? Chat. You're good. You can play Jackbox. Okay, we're not. How was Final Fantasy? It was pretty good. I didn't get very far. I kind of got lost in doing some story times with everybody. But I had a lot of fun. We decided to do like character voices, or I guess I decided to do character voices, and I kept asking everyone for opinions on like impersonations I could do and like all that different kind of stuff. Yo! This is not nearly enough people for Jackbox. I know y'all are lurking. Get your butts in here. Get your butts in here. Play some Jorkbox. Quit jorking your box and box your jork. No, don't worry about it, Chico. You're fine. We're doing Jackbox. I was gonna say, if you want to play Jackbox with us, you're more than welcome to. What kind of vape is it? It's a Geek Bar. I'm not sponsored. I have 100 puffs left, and I've been puffing on it all day. That tells you that how little I actually hit from it. Hi, Jen! Your voice is like really quiet. Hold on, let me see if I can fix it. Ah! Stop it. Go here. Oh yeah, my voice settings probably changed. Can you talk really quick?
Welcome to the cult.
Okay, there we go. Cool. Yo, thank you for the follow and welcome in. If you'd like to play some Jackbox with us, we haven't started the lobby yet. Hi, Phila. How are you? I need to adjust yours too. All my settings got changed, so the volumes are different. Hey, Smurf. I'm glad that you're good. Are you here to play some Jackbox? Huh? Oh! See, when people have different names, it takes me a while to like get it. Like people just now found out that LaHonk is actually Sussy. Yep. He's been outed. If you want to get in here, the code's right there. Feel free to get in, whether you're a follower, just hanging out, just dropping by, whatever you want to do. Just don't be suspicious, please. Yeah, but like a little bit of sus is fine. But like, don't be doing stuff you know you're not supposed to in people's streams. That makes it unfun for everybody. Alright, I'm gonna take a hit and then we're gonna start the game. Cheers! Oh my gosh, I have a sparkle on my lighter. That was weird. Fun fact, this is really random. I actually used to like paint lighters with nail polish. Like I would take the wrap off of lighters like this, and then I would paint over it, and people would pay me for them. Yeah. I think I charged like $2 or something. Pretty much just enough to pay for it, and then like a little bit more just because, you know, creativity or whatever. Let's customize. Merch idea? Painted lighters? The only problem with doing that is it would have to be hand painted. You know what I'm saying? And like, I wouldn't be able to send that from like where I am. Like maybe if I did like a, I don't know, there's not like a safe way for me to get that to everybody. All right, everybody's in. I'm also gonna take another hit because I said so. Cheers.
Schmitty here. I'm thinking of a game that starts
You can
with a
still join
Q.
the audience,
That's right,
guys. I
Monopoly.
don't know which way it is.
Anyway, back to this. Before we start, let's just take a second to enjoy the warmth of each other's company.
It's all good. I don't
Okay,
think we
that's
can get a
enough.
full house. Some people just like to join the audience so they don't feel
For round
pressured.
one, you'll get 2 prompts on your device. Just answer them however you want. Your responses
Sure
or
keeps
quips
writing
will
up.
be
It's
pitted against
upsetting.
someone else's, and everyone will vote on their favorite. You'll score points based on the percentage of people who prefer your answer. Have at it.
Unholy, I don't know if you're still here, but I need to get with you after stream about, or tomorrow probably, if you have time. Just playing Borderlands? No, you're good, you're good. I just, I have some things I need to fix on the things that we fixed. My answers were pretty golden, I think. Feeling pretty good about it. So, while I have a second, I'm gonna make sure you guys can hear the people on Discord. So I have a feeling you probably can.
Why do you have that feeling?
Clock's running
'Cause it
out.
was
Think
true.
fast or use a safety quip.
Because I had to redo all my settings.
Oh yeah. Is your computer running better?
Yeah,
can you
but
tell
while I
the
was
difference?
Made
live,
me
there was a
proud.
message that popped
The
up saying
first
something
prompt
about a
is,
medium
the worst
threat or
picture is
something. I
framed
was like,
in
oh
the
cool, I
corner
might
of
have to
his
deal with
house.
that.
Yeah, it's just a medium threat. Who cares?
Okay, everybody pick your favorite.
Grandpa and Grandma with Jeffrey Epstein. Me in the bathtub. Were your guys' parents the type of parents that had a picture of you as a baby in the bathtub, like out on a picture frame somewhere where everyone could see, or was that just me?
No, it was in the photo album though.
No, mine was out and
Okay,
where
next
everyone
one.
could fucking see it.
Most
Yo,
people
Beth Valley, welcome in. I
Billy Lang.
love your emote. I love Hamtaro.
Get to voting.
I haven't seen
incest?
Hamtaro in a long ass time.
Hamtaro, when we work together, it's much better. My best friend.
And both answers are good.
That was a great one. Yeah, both answers are great, by the way, guys. Sorry. How are you today, Beth? Feel free to
Next
get in the
one.
audience if you want to play along, too, by the way.
Reynolds' mustache would say if it can talk.
Please wash me. I still smell like Gladys, and I must ask you a question. I must ask you a question. Sorry. I'm doing okay, just relaxing after work today. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. Yeah. Get wrecked, Sage. We're just kind of hanging out. We were doing a Final Fantasy IV stream, and then I kind of got lost in doing some story time, and then we decided to finish off stream with some Jackbox.
Vote now.
Anything, please do not whisper to dolls. Do my farts smell? If your name is Sussy, then yes, ungodly. Yep, see? Ooh, nice, yeah! Every so often I like to play some community games with everybody.
And next,
We've been addicted to
something you don't
this.
wanna hear from the guy driving your romantic horse-drawn
Thank you, Jack.
carriage. It's voting time.
I hate people and phlegm.
Phlegm.
That's how you spell phlegm?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, jeez. No wonder I suck at English.
Well, it probably wasn't English to start with, so don't feel too bad.
Maybe.
I mean, English is just a random assortment of words that
Next in the
stuck
hopper,
and
life hack.
Well, so is every other language. I mean, it's all made up.
Yeah. Let's go safety quip.
Put in your votes.
well, what I mean is that
Recycling bin
it's an
and sussy
amalgamation
plate.
of many languages, not just its own set of made up stuff.
Right, it's the language of an often conquered people. Right. You got conquered a bunch.
Nice. 50-50. It's French, apparently? Oh. Shoot.
Round one's done. Let's see who's
I
in the
speak
lead.
both English and a little bit of French, and I still can't spell that shit. Never would
Like
have guessed there was a
French.
D in there.
Round two is upon us, and all points are doubled. Take that, round one.
Oh, yeah. My answers are just stupid as shit. Holding up last place per usual. Well, maybe if you didn't have to use a safety cue. I mean, I know your safety cue was the one that was good, but like... You also kind of have to like... Those don't give you as much points is the problem. You guys got about 20 seconds.
Time's running out. Use a safety quip if you need it.
Man, I
We'll
miss...
see, we'll see. One of them might be pretty good. I don't know. We'll find out.
Cool. Let's see what's
Mine
what.
are... I don't know.
Starting
We'll
us
see.
off,
We'll just see.
the worst bachelor party would involve blank.
Clowns and sussy
Okay, pick
farts,
your
dude. I gotta go with it.
Well, I mean, if you got sunsy parts, you're not having all that bad of a time. You know?
I mean, you guys claim
It
it's
wouldn't be
cinnamon
the
rolls, but you guys don't
party,
know.
right?
You guys don't know the rancidness that comes out of that thing.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, I had to go with clowns on that one. Can't
I was
stand
just, I
clowns.
was having a hard time, like, thinking, like, well, if this happens, like, well, that would actually probably be a pretty good party.
A really bad smuggler would say,
Nah.
"Order guard." Ready, set, vote.
This way I don't gotta
Clowns.
pay for the tariffs. Hey man, nice cock. Okay. I need to know who said that. Sage, that was beautiful. I loved that. That was hilarious. Jim, yours was also really good. But
Not
Sage
as
just
good
made
as
me
that
laugh.
one.
It just
I
made me
gotta
laugh.
panic.
A weird catchphrase.
Oh, it's magic. You know. And alakazam. Oh, I like that same idea, honestly. Well, GG, Sussy. Same brain, though. Same brain.
Next on the list, the name of a home improvement show starring nudists.
Angels and Dangles? Propussy Romance? Am I saying that right?
Porpoise Romance?
Porpoise? Okay, Porpoise Romance. The Angles Dangles was just amazing. Sorry, Sage. Well, hi.
Your next prompt is a weird button in James
Don't-
Bond's car is simply labeled blank.
Turd and
Load away.
martini maker. The turd. The turdler. This is the turdler right here.
I feel like the martini maker is a legit thing.
Yeah, I got two
Yeah,
kitties. You can
luxury
see the other
cars
one in the
used to
background. a
come with
little
like mini bars and shit in the glove compartment. Back in the day.
bit. GG Lahonk. I have two
With
kitties.
little
They're
ice
sisters.
machines and glasses and everything.
Forget hamster balls, modern hamsters.
Most
One of my
limos
clips
still-
on here is actually me getting into a fist fight.
Oh
with
yeah,
this
limos
one,
still
but
have
like,
that, but like, you know,
not
at least
actual, not animal abuse.
like a Bel Air would have that kind of stuff on the luxury model.
Ramsters and Venuses.
The fuck?
I think it's supposed to be like penises.
Oh, I didn't click.
Well, it's fine. It's fine. GG Arthur. Let's go. You
Round
being
2
good
is
kitty.
through. Let's see what it did to the scores.
Yeah, I did not do well. Let's go, Sage. We're chilling at the bottom together.
This is round 3.
I just
the
like how
last
Venus
lash.
sounds.
Everyone gets the same one single prompt this time. Complete the comic.
Oh,
What comic? There's nothing there.
it says it's a flower saying this rain tastes funny, and then it's you're supposed to come up with the other one says.
Oh, I see it now.
You gotta look at the stream.
I feel like everyone's gonna have the same answer.
That's why I'm taking a minute so I can make sure that I don't. Kitty kitty meow meow, kitty meow meow. Let go of my pants. You just wanted a better view of the video
All
game
right,
song.
here's the board. You get 3 medals to award to your top 3.
That's because
clips.
it's not
Pick out your
rain, it's
gold, silver,
piss.
and bronze medals
That ain't
now.
rain. Some cat is pissing on you. I wonder if it's because you sold the sky acid. Mom tastes funnier. The rain tastes like love. And Zeus must be having an orgy up there. You get to choose 3 guys, by the way. Let's do that. She's so pretty. We only get one here?
Nice.
Oh, and the
Let's see who
audience?
stacked
Yeah.
medals. Bronze first. Show me the silver. and gold.
Hey, Daddy.
Let's translate that into points.
Ooh, it's between me and Smurf. I think Smurf's got it, yeah. Oh,
I don't know,
Smurf and Sage.
I don't know what the point totals were.
All right, that's it. Time for the final scores.
Yo, let's go!
Victory!
GG Smurf!
I don't win Quiplash that often.
No, but you win the other one like every single time we play it, the survey scramble one.
Yeah, somebody's gonna beat me next game.
I think.
Somebody's got me next game.
Didn't someone beat you the last time that we played it though too?
No, it wasn't nearly as close as I thought it was.
Sus.
Last place.
Well, alright, thanks for playing, bye! If you're new here, this is a bit that I do. It's not meant to be rude by any means. Please don't take it the wrong way when I do that. I just think it, like, I'm awkward about goodbye, so I'll just be like, hi. And I'm like, ha, I got him. On rare occasion, people are actually able to get me back with it. I think so far, it's just been Alien successfully. And I think Unholy got all of us the other day, possibly. But then he came back, so I don't know. I feel like technically that doesn't count. I did it twice? Okay, well then the other one probably counted. I'll have to be ready for it. It's a race to the finish. It's so much easier for you guys though, because like you guys can see me swapping screens and all this other stuff. But then again, you guys always complain about how like chat is delayed and everything. So maybe it's fair game. I really don't know. We'll have to race. Just have to be a race from now on. Anyways, thank you guys so much for playing with me. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for being here to listen to my strange lore that I have. But it is about that time that we are going to go raid a friend. I will be live tomorrow. I'm going on a hike with a friend. I don't know. I might go early. I might go later. I have some things that I need to tweak before I actually send it on the stream for tomorrow. So we'll just kind of have to see what goes on and kind of go as the day goes on. Let's see. Who are we feeling? This is a new friend that I just found from another friend of mine. So I'd like to rate her. Her name is Aaliyah May. And she's doing just chatting. She looks super chill. She looks really pretty too. So thank you so much for the bits. What she said, wherever she is. Oh, she's knitting. Oh, she's adorable. So we're going to go ahead and rate her. Make sure you bring a bunch of hype. Tell her she's beautiful. Tell her... Actually, don't do that. You never know. Well, maybe. Yeah, I'm sure if you say she's beautiful, it's fine.